Alright, it's time. Time again for another Zelda Speedruns live stream here. We have got next losers bracket match between Glitchymon and sgtkillz for the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Season 2 tournament. So, it's gonna be a fun one, I hope. This is, I think, the penultimate match for the round 2 bracket. After this, we'll be on to round 3 for losers. I think we're pretty much there already for winners, so we're playing a bit of catch up here at the moment. But, yeah, getting there with the results so far. Commentary wise, I've got GT Angel here. I've also got Grim Fairy.
Hello.
Two wonderful commentators, as always, plus me.
The myth, the man, the legend, Din.
Yeah, we know you're the only one that actually matters here.
He's the important one. We're just here to look pretty.
Are you just saying this because I can kick you out of the channel if I want?
No, definitely not. Please don't kick me.
I'm really actually looking forward to this Glitchymon and sgtkillz facing off in the losers round 2, like you said there, Din. Should be a very good matchup. Glitchymon, of course, always one of the top runners' chance to beat anybody, and sgtkillz has shown he's pretty well up there too.
Yeah, these are two pretty strong runners. Both of them getting bopped out of the winners bracket, but you know, in this tournament, I mean, a lot of it comes down to luck in some instances. So that is why, of course, we have the double elimination to begin with, really, to kind of account for that, and hopefully let skill prevail a little bit. So yeah, this hopefully we'll see some skill today.
And yeah, it looks like Glitchymon lost to Spike Vegeta in the second round, while sgtkillz lost to Diamond Flash. Spike Vegeta is in the lower bracket again, I think, while Flash out.
Yeah, Spike defeated yesterday by ATZ.
Yeah,
looks like they're off.
Yeah, Kills did get a win in losers round 1 against Monstrous, so both these guys have a win so far as the race gets underway.
Yeah, Kills removed some salt from the tournament.
Yeah, I know a number of runners, including even like Spike, you know, they have, I think all of them are like, hey, if I could win the whole thing, I'll win the whole thing. But they're also going, you know, I'd like to get a win under my belt. That would make me feel good. So we're in that area where the runners all have wins.
Yep. Anyway, both runners going for the Kokiri sword chest, getting a bloopy.
So I just want to point out here, these tunic colours remind me an awful lot of Splatoon 2.
I haven't actually played any of the Splatoon games. Terrible, I know.
Oh, you're missing out. Yeah, pink versus green, that's the Splatoon 2 colours.
Well, pink's the superior tunic color here.
Yeah, it's a fair play.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Ooh,
oh,
an
we're
ice
starting
trap,
off an ice trap. That's not fun.
That's 1 of 6. And Nehru's Love.
Getting the condom in early. I'll poke the volume up a little bit from Glitchy's side.
Decent amount of money to start with, although I wouldn't be surprised if both runners just leave. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 35's not really going to get you too far.
You'd have to do a little bit of farming if you wanted to go into Deku Tree.
Yeah, it's enough to do the fishing though, which is generally the most useful thing at the start here.
Oh my god, I hate it. I go to fish and then I don't have money and I feel so bad. I've done that too much. Because you forget it like actually costs money.
Yeah,
we've already got Divergent.
Having to pay for goods and services.
But yeah, we've already got Divergent. Glitchymon going up to the castle while sgtkillz going down to the South Grotto.
That Gerudo Valley route used to be there even before you did not need Kokiri Sword Chest. 4.0 took out the need for Kokiri Sword. Kokiri sword to do child fishing. So you used to actually go GV on your own without going fishing, so you never had to worry about rupees, and now that that's been taken out, the route is even better, but you have to now remember to have those 20 rupees.
Yeah.
So
Can Glitchy get the 360 no-scope first try? Nope,
And there's
nope.
our first hint as well for Zora's River being Way of the Hero.
Glitchy is not an FPS gamer. It's like... Looks like our runners start with the fire medallion. So good to start with a medallion.
yep, that's always a nice feeling. I only have to do 5 dungeons, hopefully. Knock on wood.
Big on the hopefully there.
Yes, much bigger. Yeah. I know that yesterday, I don't remember what happened in the evening seed, but I know that yesterday the ATZ spike seed was an all dungeons seed, required all dungeons seed.
It was, yeah.
A lot of those. The last
They-
one I commentated was all dungeons as well.
Randobot does seem to be having a bit of an all dungeons spree with this tournament.
I mean, he just wants to show us more rando.
Yeah, you can get along with that, I guess.
I heard you like rando, so I put more rando in your rando.
You can rando while you rando.
So nothing to note so far. Just seen a variety of rupees and other things.
Seeing
Glitchymon,
a bit of trouble with glitchies right now.
yeah, it's starting and stopping a little bit, stuttering a bit.
Does show us that Big Goron is dead though.
Yeah, always handy to know.
Another Zora's River is on the way of the hero.
Desert
And a
Colossus.
bow. So Glitchy getting the... Oh, there's another way of the hero hint. We got 3 so far.
Yeah, coming thick and fast there. So it's Desert Colossus and Sacred Forest Meadow. Both of those being locations that have songs in them, of course. So most likely that's referring to the songs rather than any items, but it may not be the case. And yeah,
Interesting.
Sergeant Kills picking up a bow there from Goron Valley? Gerudo Valley.
Yeah, the waterfall. So the bow is very nice to have. It is an item you will require in every game, although there are 3 of them.
Oh, and the Desert Colossus, one of those items is actually a big Poe bottle, which
Interesting.
oddly enough will put horse archery, the big Poes, into, or not horse archery, sorry, big Poes into logic, because you can't get rid of the big Poe in any way.
Yeah, you
So
can
if
only
you
turn
can
it in
reach that. Yeah.
like the letter.
Yeah, so that
Has
could
one
be the way of the hero item just to do big pose. It could also be
Most
way of the
likely isn't.
could be way of the hero just so you can get a bottle. That I've seen that a couple of times, so it's pretty rare.
Nope. There are some really odd, strange way of the hero hints that could apply to it. It's unlikely because there are other Colossus things.
But
you know,
it could be the
it's
dream of you need the bottle to buy blue fire to unfreeze King Zora to get the letter.
Oh, that old chestnut.
So Kills wrapping up his Gerudo Valley into Lake Hylia as a child, while Glitchymon goes for the early adult play. He got the list of the medallions. We see Jabu for Forest, Deku for Water, Fire for Spirit, Dodongos for Shadow, and then Spirit Temple for Light Medallion. So no
Awful.
Shadow Temple, which is nice, and no Water Temple, which is nice.
So if this medallion stone layout is actually true and they don't have to go into the stone dungeon, it's great. If they ever get worried and think they have to go into a stone dungeon, it's awful.
Yeah, these are potentially like some very fast medallion placements, but Forest and Shadow, like between those, I think there's something like 20 checks. So that's quite a big chunk of places that an item could potentially be.
Yeah. And I've said this before when I've commentated. Seeing Forest as a stone can be worrying because no matter what, you are always going to have a hook to complete the seed in this rule set, of course. You are always going to have a hook shot, a strength, and a bow, which is what you need to complete Forest. So you are always going to have Forest Temple, pretty much Forest Temple access.
Yeah, that's why I think it's the worst stone, because it's just bait the entire. And it feels so good to do when it's a medallion, because you're like, well, I have to do it anyway. It's an easy thing to do.
Yeah, when it's a stone, it's just so blimmin' linear. And yeah, you always end up just picking up like every single damn key before you even find any items, which is never particularly nice.
Yeah.
And heaven forbid there's more than one item in there and you decide to leave after getting the first one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Especially, I've seen people leave right before like getting the last hoe, and they have to go back all the way through the dungeon to get to the basement. Feels awful.
What was that? Was that a red rupee in Lake Hylia?
I couldn't quite tell. It definitely looks red, but I don't know whether it's a rupee or whether it may be fire arrows. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Looks a bit small to be a rupee, so
I think it was a rupee.
yeah.
Yeah, kills taking the owl. Both of the runners are getting a lot of money from their checks. I think Glitchy got a gold rupee from Andrew, and Sergeant Kills got a purple rupee from fishing.
Yeah. The only item we've picked up has been the bow, which was under the waterfall for Sergeant Kills. But yeah, just a very rich seed so far, rupee-wise. Alright, Glitchy doing the dump A grave digging race. Let's see whether or not he can get that flat 50.
There's the first flame troll from Dampe there.
So can Kills get the 360 no scope? First try. Sergeant Kills is a gamer.
We only want gamers in this tournament.
Oh,
Glitchy
nice
bonks. Still probably going to be really close to 50.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 52 most likely.
I'll say 51, although I have the benefit of guessing 10 seconds before he finishes.
It was a 51. Yeah, I don't know how these runners actually get these good times. Like, you see it, it looks easy, and then you try it, and you get like a 59, and you like felt like you did really well.
Yeah, roll optimization is a bit of an exact science. It's not quite as straightforward as it looks.
Yeah. Learning like when to actually do it so you maintain your momentum is not easy. Oh, and that's unfortunate. Glitchy jumping into the fire.
It feels bad, especially because you see the fire there as you're jumping, and you just know it's going to happen.
Yep. You're just like, well, all right. Good game, Dampe. You win. Kill's doing some farming here. Neither runner has gone for... okay, so Kills looks like he's going to wait for nighttime and do the three-child song check. So yeah, so a lot of early divergence. Of course, both runners will come back together. A lot of these checks will be checks that everyone winds up doing at some point.
Yeah, sometimes you'll see people not do the Gruta Valley checks for a long time if they don't do it early. Ooh, and bombs from Dampe too.
Ooh,
that's nice. There are some nice, like... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That is an item that opens up a seed a lot of the time. There are a lot of bomb lock checks.
Yes. And what's interesting about the routing in regards to, like, they do converge and come back together and usually wind up doing different checks is, like, for instance, Sergeant Kills, when he goes adult into Kakariko, he's going to be able to do the archery minigame as long as he's there during the day. really early and on the way. Whereas Glitchy will have a chance to, if he wants, while going to Gerudo Valley, to grab a couple of those extra bombable checks in Hyrule Field, which could make a difference if there's an important item on any of those checks. So, first bombable check for Glitchymon winds up just being a blue rupee. He may elect to buy himself a Hylian shield and go into Dodongo's cavern here.
Makes sense.
Dodongo's is a medallion dungeon, so you're going to have to do it anyway, and I feel like if you get bombs early or even a strength upgrade or hammer, you're like, there's a chance that the game has put something extra important progression-wise in that dungeon.
Yeah, it's always good to get DC out of the way. Just go in, do all the checks, come out again. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's one of those dungeons where when you can do it, you want to do it. Because it's just really good. Ooh, and 50 Skulls is dead.
That's always the next one to find. The only thing I can say, though, on top of that is, in this situation, going to... What Glitchymon will want to probably wind up doing is he'll go in, he'll beat it, that will reset the time of day to noon. He'll probably, depending upon if he gets anything in here, if he does, he may chase that. But in regards to getting back to the town at nighttime in order to make the egg hatch and whatnot, he'll probably wind up going out, or save quitting, going out to Ganon's castle as an adult, which will reset the time back to midnight, and then save warp again and go back to Temple of Time, turn into a child, and that way he'll have the time of day correct for him. Interesting. So Sheik teaches Prelude of Light, which means that the Sacred Forest meta Way of the Hero hint actually is referring to the bombable grotto there.
Or it could be Saria's song.
No, you're right.
That is also in the Sacred Forest meta.
Yeah.
Grand total of 3 Jackson.
I got all excited.
2 songs and that 1 grotto.
Yeah, and with the time thing, Glitchy might just go up to Goron City and do a bunch of stuff there. That might use up enough time as well. Not sure.
I think you probably have to wait around a little bit. If you had the summit to do as well, then maybe, but he doesn't have Lullaby yet, so there's not really much point in going up there.
Yeah, he may do other things and chase checks depending upon, like, if he gets the hook shot, he may go get, like, the Bolero song check and that sort of thing, but...
Yeah, he could check the river, too.
It's just one of those... Oh, yeah. It's just one of those things where, like, you do have options. Bomb chews? Well, you already have bombs, so... Usually, you're seeing bomb chews, you're like, oh, cool, I can use these, but when you get bombs so early in a seed, it's like, oh, well, I have another option, I guess.
There are a couple little skips you can do with bomb chews. Ways to skip some items. Like I know in Spirit Temple as a child, you can use bomb chews to, instead of a slingshot or boomerang, to lower the bridge.
Yeah, they do speed up stuff in a few different places. So they're nice to have.
Sergeant Killz update. He found Bolero on the Zelda's Lullaby check and is currently doing Talon's chickens, which are a prescription.
Well, we
Not
already
an
know that's
important item.
useless.
No. We do know that Bigoron is dead. Who does Glitchy know that Bigoron's dead? Was the Sergeant Kills?
I
both
think
of them? I
Glitchy
don't
saw
remember.
it.
I think it was outside the Temple of Time, wasn't it? So Glitchy would have
Pretty
saw
sure.
it.
Was it? It must have been.
I mean, it was in another place as well, but I think that was it was one of the 4 outside Temple of Time.
It was also, I think it was also on the way to Zelda.
Speaking of Temple of Time, Malin is teaching the Song of Time.
Not really seen any good songs so far. We've got like Sun Song, Song of Time. We know what Prelude is. We got Bolero.
Oh wait, Glitchy has the Sun Song.
Yeah, Glitchy
He
got
doesn't
that.
have to worry. He doesn't have to worry about time at all.
That is a good point. Yes. Yeah, he got Sun Song from the windmill. I didn't put 2 and 2 together there.
Yes, I did actually miss that, but I also was just saying that because it's something that I run into when I don't have Sun Song there, and think about sometimes where I'm like, what am I supposed to do if I beat the Dongo's Cavern and it sets it to noon and I'm still at the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
and I've slowly figured out some of the, and they may be really simple, but anyone looking to get into Rando, hey, I didn't see what that item was because it stuttered for Glitchy in Dodongo's Cavern.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I don't think any of us saw it.
Maybe it wasn't important. We'll see in a second here. Sergeant Kills, nothing really in item-wise in Lon Lon Ranch either.
Oh, well, I missed that item too. Wait, no, that was a rupee.
Yeah,
I saw it on the restream.
200er.
Also, that was a nice little strat that she did, using the bomb chew and then splashing it to make it explode.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta start adding that to my gameplay.
I know you can use Deku nuts to explode them, but I didn't know just like sword swing there.
Supposedly, like, if you're fast enough, you can actually shield drop a bomb chew and like stab, crouch stab, and hit it.
That is.
I think that's possible, but it's like really.
Ooh, the boomerang! Boomerang into Dongo's Cavern, right above.
Hey, there we go.
Right above the big dino himself.
You were like 3 seconds ahead of me there. I think it's all the stuttering. But that's good. Jabu Jabu is a forest medallion. It does hide a song. Whether that song will wind up being important, who knows?
Ooh, all right, she waits at the Monument of Time to teach Requiem. So that's Prelude Requiem?
I believe so, yeah. So that is, so Jabu Jabu is, it's not like confirmed, but most likely you'll beat Jabu Jabu before you beat Spirit Temple.
That's something you want to see at least? Ocarina of Time teaches Saria's song.
Ooh, interesting.
So all dungeons most likely dead, I would have thought. I mean, Saria's locks out 2 item checks in the entire world.
3.
Yeah, what is it? It's Frogs 2, Skull Kid, and Darunia's Dance, right?
Yep.
There's 3. Good point.
It also can, in logic... Ooh, that's a hookshot on King Dodongo, I think? It stuttered and sped up, and I only saw it on the ground, so...
Yeah, I'll take your word for that, because it stutters on the restream as well. I have messaged Glitchymon just to see if he can lower his bitrate a bit. Because, yeah, it's getting a bit bad on his side. Hopefully
no, sorry, Hammer.
Hammer. Ooh.
It looked like it was a silver thing. I didn't. So that is a hammer for Glitchy. That is required. Fire Temple is a medallion. In fact, you can. Oh wow, Strength and Deku Tree. We getting items left and right now. First 15-20 minutes was kind of like, well, we'll give you, the bow and a bomb bag and nothing else, nothing like packed. And now it's like, here's everything.
Yeah, and Glitchymon going back to Child, so not going up to Goron City or doing the river or anything.
Yep.
He did pick up his egg earlier, so you can go turn that in, even at nighttime. Although it does need to hatch.
Yeah, that's the funny thing is that like it's not like time passes when it resets to midday. Unfortunately, it's like time just kind of skips ahead, and so you don't get that egg to hatch. Even though it's gone from like not being nighttime to being daytime. But Glitchy is going to take the early bomb bag and do some bomb chew bowling.
Blow up the lady! Blow up the lady!
If she gives you crap,
yeah, it's her fault.
You blow up the lady.
And Sergeant Kills has validated himself.
First validation.
Nice.
So apparently that second item on Bomb Chew Bowling was nothing because Glitchy just appeared outside.
Yeah, I saw it was something not important.
Literally just living up to his name today, it seems, of all the stuttering on the stream.
Yeah, we do apologize for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, It just seems to be one of those technical things that no one really can control.
She's probably streaming at like 8 billion bitrate or something.
And as we're wrapping up the Deku tree for kills and Glitchy's getting his Zelda's Lullaby check, which we know is Bolero, remember to give the runners a follow. Both Glitchy and Sergeant do stream their, maybe not all their practice runs, but do stream seeds and races. And when they're able to, hey, look, Rudo's letter. All right, that was important.
Yeah, geez. That's a really fast Jabu access. Like, we have the bombs to get up there. We don't have ZL.
Yeah, ZL's the only thing, which is probably, actually, if Way of the Hero is Sacred Forest Meadow, that's probably is Zelda's Lullaby on Saria's.
Yeah, I can see that being the case. It's looking like it might be a really fast seed, this one.
It could be.
Yeah, but you can never tell. Like, sometimes it looks really fast, and then it just stops. And it's like, nope, you have to do everything.
We still do have to find Mirror Shield, which is that, like, one-off check to be able to find. But anyway, sorry. Important stuff happening in the seed. Had to stop the shilling. Both Sergeant Kills and Glitchymon do say that do happen to enjoy the fan interaction, the community interaction that comes with Rando when they're able to, and not in the middle of a tournament setting. So give them a follow, give them a watch, see how you enjoy their streams.
Yeah, Glitchymon says he usually streams around 7 p.m. Eastern on weekdays. He does speedrunning. I know he speedruns a bunch of different Zelda categories. I don't know what he's doing recently.
Yes, he says he's basically he speedruns pretty much everything Zelda or Ocarina of Time wise. Bingo. 100%.
And apparently he also speedruns Garfield.
Yes. Garfield the Knight. This is one of those seeds where, like, oh, Glitchy getting halfway to Lon Lon and going, well, maybe I should get the Bolda a Destiny.
Destiny awaits.
It does.
Got some more bomb chews than the Deku on Goma.
It's pretty nice for Kills because he does not have a bomb bag just yet.
Yeah, he probably will be getting one relatively soon, I would have thought.
Oh yeah, that's right before he does the Lost Woods stuff, so that's actually really good for him. Picking up the Water Medallion as well.
Both runners are moving through the seed, which has been relatively nice so far. But yeah, it's a little too early to tell. Like, you know, who knows? Everything could just completely slow down, or it could continue to be nice to our runners.
Right now, I feel like Sergeant Kills probably has a slight advantage with the way the routing's worked out. He did get the bow, he did get the Bolero, and both of those he can use as an adult if he wants. Even strength.
Yeah, it's possible. It'll be interesting to see exactly what what Kills finds here in Lost Woods, because one of the minor advantages Glitchy is going to have is that he's going to find Ritter's letter in the Deku tree as a child, and already has the boomerang.
Yeah, then he can go up right up the river and get everything there, as long as he gets ZL. Oh well, no, actually, he doesn't even need ZL. Never mind.
Yeah, you can. So logically, you need ZL to enter into Zora's domain or Silver Scale as a child. But it is allowed and accessible to use a chicken to glide through that waterfall in front of Zora's domain to get in. So he could use that if for some reason Zelda's Lullaby doesn't show up anywhere.
I imagine he'll use the chicken even if Zelda's Lullaby does show up.
Yeah, it is
it's
fast.
Just fast. Cutscenes are slow.
Yep.
Yeah, the waterfall one takes like 20 seconds or something ridiculous.
Yeah. It all depends on for me, it's always, what's the item that's on the ledge across from the Zora's entrance? Because if that's an item I need to get, I'm always like, crap, how do I do that? Because sometimes the chicken runs away, and sometimes it doesn't. And I've not figured out how to do that.
Ledge and Gerudo Ledge, I am so happy if it's not an important item, because then I can keep my chicken and be like, screw you.
Gerudo Ledge, I've actually figured, that one's just kind of like speed, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, that one's a little easier.
The one on Zora Fountain, it's like sometimes I'll drop the chicken ahead of time and it'll just instantly run, and other times I'll pick up the item dropping the chicken and the chicken will instantly run, and sometimes that doesn't happen. I'm left going,
Yeah, the chicken will run instantly if you hit the water on your way up. Because that...
If you what?
If you hit the water, like so if you're gliding down and you land in a little like shallow stream or whatever that's not quite high enough for Link to swim through, but high enough for him to walk through with the chicken, it confuses the chicken and it thinks the chicken kind of goes into glide mode, which means he runs away straight away instead of staying on the spot.
That is amazing. I did not know that. Thank you. Oh my god, it's Song of Storms. I thought it was going to be Zelda's Lullaby. So Sarius teaches the Song of Storm.
Interesting. And we saw the grotto just then, I think, didn't we? Or no, Sergeant
No,
Kills
we
didn't
did
go
not.
in there. No, because he didn't have enough sticks. So Storm's likely way of hero, not necessarily like 100% confirmed to be way of the hero though, because that grotto could still have something that's needed.
I could have been wrong with the reason I reached my conclusion, but my conclusion could still be correct. Haha.
Water Temple is foolish. Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, that's doubly nice. Not only do you not have to, hopefully not have to do it because it's not a medallion, now you don't have to worry about dipping into it.
That is the second best hint is probably either Forest or Shadow being there. Like,
Yeah, we'll wait to see
Well-
that. You can only have one Foolish Choice dungeon in a seed.
yeah,
So
It does also depend if if you see Forest or Shadow is barren and it's a medallion dungeon, you're going, oh man.
I
you
meant for
can't-
this.
Oh, for this seed, yeah. Oh, definitely, yes. Yeah, kills.
So Glitchymon
Electric-
going right up the river. He's like, this is way of the hero. I have bombs. I'm not gonna do tree or anything.
yeah, I guess that means he's probably going to do Zora's Fountain Zora's Domain as well.
Yeah, that's gonna. That hurts because he's not gonna get
Yeah.
his letter. Oof.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Yeah.
unfortunate for him. He's going to have to backtrack here a bit later.
Oh, Kill's making the play into Goron City here without a bomb bag. Looks like he's gonna
Maybe he's
check
gonna
the
save
maze.
Scum as- He might just
Yeah.
save some of his shoes here.
I would assume you save if you're gonna do the maze. Oh, he's not. Oh, okay. He's going all in on Song of Storms is
Maybe, yeah.
Way of the Hero because he's gonna check the grotto, Song of Storms grotto out here.
You can actually kill the Wolfos with bomb. So
Yeah,
done that.
what I was gonna say was he doesn't have any sticks, but I think I would have save scummed 2 bomb chews against those guys.
it is nice that he got the 10 stack and not a 5 stack.
Yep. Oh, you got more bomb chews. Yeah,
Oh,
that was the 20
that's-
stack.
That's convenient.
Yeah, Neo pointing out that on the event that somehow Saria's song is necessary for completion of the seed for one of the 3 song checks, we will need to do Water Temple, but otherwise no items inside there.
Yeah, it does
Time of
mean
reward.
in the case where they do need to do Water Temple, which again isn't particularly likely, at least they can just pretty much go mode it. They just go find the boss key and then that's it.
Is that Frogs 2 that has a DQ stick upgrade?
Yeah, that was a
Okay.
DQ shield, I think. But
Oh,
either
DQ
way, it's
shield.
dead.
So we're just missing hints for silver.
Whoa!
silver
Sergeant
baubles.
Kills found silvers in maze.
That's pretty nice. There's
Is
another.
that
There's the
water
other
hint here?
water baron. All right, so this is something. It's a wallet. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Well, we already found the letter, so
Well-
sadly the King Zora
yeah,
is dead
that's
this seed.
So that's just a bait way of the hero.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, it
And
does
with
tell
water-
you that you need a tunic somewhere, but you need that for
You-
Volvagia, so
Yeah, you need it for Volvagia. That's all that is.
Yeah,
So-
unless
I
you
mean-
find the Goron tunic later, then it'll tell you that central pillar is required.
there's still one more check in Zora's River left as well, the Frogs 1 reward.
Yeah.
So that might be
Yeah,
the way
good.
hero item instead of that wallet.
40 skulls is dead.
Oh, the nice skull.
Sergeant Kill's doing a kind of interesting routing. It looks like he's going to go do Child Kakariko. Kind of running all the way around.
Yeah, Sergeant Kill's doing a lot of Child 1 stuff here.
Yeah. Well, he does seem to be thinking that Song of Storms is a Way of the Hero.
That's true.
Situation.
Yeah, he might be thinking of doing bottom of the world dip here.
Ooh, he's gonna get
Yeah.
Dompe digging.
That's a smart play, considering what the time of day is, and he does not have Sun Song right now because he didn't go the early adult CAC.
Yeah, Sunsong would have saved him some time with this, so it's a bit unfortunate he didn't grab that, but it's not too bad. The time of day is mostly aligned well here.
Yeah, although he isn't gonna get the chickens check. I guess that's sacrifice willing to make.
Rob Dog, Glitchy found a wallet across on the heart piece across from the Zora's River entrance or Zora's Domain entrance. So we still aren't sure if that's it or not because we don't have the first fry. Ooh, we Seed goes even faster now. We've got a bigger on sword for Glitchy.
Very nice.
Oh, and Sergeant Kill's getting the skulls, as well as he'll eventually get, as you were pointing out, the Dompe grave digging. Doing it now without even thinking about it.
Sergeant Kills can also use his bomb shoes to get a few Skulltulas.
Yeah, how many skulls does this make? This one right here, 6 for him? 5. So he's short 2 skulls, because I don't think he's got an empty bottle to put a bug in. To get
no,
to
I
10.
don't believe so.
And no
he's got
boomerang,
retranslation,
so...
of course, but he's not turned that in yet.
Yep, so... And Glitchy... Glitchy reset. I don't know.
He didn't get
probably
anything
gonna go to
from...
Deku Tree.
He didn't get anything from the domain, so he's leaving.
Yeah. Probably the right play. He's gonna go to the Deku Tree and like get to the bottom of it and find that Ritter's letter and go,
Like, it wouldn't feel so bad, except he has the boomerang, so it's like, oh, I could have just done it. Like, and I know it's required, like, prelude check.
Would have been able to do Jabu all in one shot, which is pretty damn rare for seeds like this. Alright, Dompe digging time.
Dig, dig, dig.
It's just money.
It's a lot of money, though.
It is
a lot of money. There's a fair bit of money there, but not a useful item for us.
You know, it's kind of funny. The kid who idolizes Dompe makes it so you can't mess with the graves. Dompe, though, doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. Dompe's like, whatever, I just dig. Like, Dompe's actually going around desecrating graves as well. Like, what the heck? He is not a good gravekeeper.
Yeah, he's not very good at his job.
Speaking of, graves. Sorry, I got there. Did Glitchy do the Sun Song grave?
I don't think so.
I missed it, but like he's been glitching all over the place. So
yeah,
like
chat
it's been
mentioned earlier that they didn't do it.
Okay, because I did. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember him doing it, but that may have been because of the way he's been. Like his stream's been a little
glitchy.
I believe last time this happened, we determined that it was King Crimson causing the problems.
We're going to the well. One little efficient hint: you actually can play the Song of Storms as a child to open up the well as soon as you walk in.
It makes no sense.
It does not.
I mean, I guess it does make sense. It's not like you're playing it so that he hears it. You're just playing it so that it happens.
Yep. You do, after the cutscene, always show back up right in front of the Music Man, though. But Kill's going into the bottom of the well without Zelda's Lullaby. I am of the thought process that you should not go to the bottom of the well this early, at least, without the full ability to clear it. So that includes explosives and Zelda's Lullaby.
Well, we found some bombs.
Yeah. So we have one of those two.
Yeah. And magic.
Ooh. And
a bomb bag. Wait, where did you see magic?
The well.
You are like
you're
10
miles ahead.
I saw it. I saw it twice. I'm sorry.
You were like, and magic, and he pulls out a bomb bag, and I'm like, so Glitchy's in Deku Tree. Where'd he find magic?
Sorry for the spoilers. I think I opened up a new window, and I think it just like was way ahead for a second. But I'm probably good now.
Yeah. So, in a way, you're still hoping that if you're Sergeant, that like maybe you don't have to come back with Zelda's Lullaby. But in a way, pretty good payoff so far.
You're worried that it could not be required, but you're at least like, okay, well, I got things. Like,
yeah. I mean, unless the other magic is somewhere along the path, you know, that magic may be required.
Sergeant Killz deciding he wanted to be a little bit more healthy there.
Yeah, the reason he went into the well was definitely that Way of the Hero for Sacred Forest Meadow. Like, I don't think he would have done this otherwise.
Yeah, you are really hoping to see like one of those more like one-off items, like a hook shot or a hammer or a mirror shield, or a boomerang or Ruda's letter, just because you're like, I don't want to find like the bow, and then be like, oh, you could have found it somewhere else, or bomb bag, and oh, it was just on it was just on Racing Dampe as an adult.
Glitchymon just picks up his letter, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time is Saria's song, so probably not required. Frogs 2 isn't required, so it is only 2 checks. Ooh, and Glitchy gets to not do B1 skip. He gets to ground jump his way up.
Oh, nice. Oh, you know what? I just realized, because of us viewers / commentators and restreamers and trackers and whatnot knowing what both people are doing, both players, I actually think that it may not, but like, if Song of Storms is Way of the Hero, then it's very likely that the Way of the Hero, hey, look, a slingshot in the bottom of the well. Then it's very likely that the Frogs 1, the Song of Storms Frogs, is also Way of the Hero for the river.
Yeah, it's probable. I mean, I don't see it being the the wallets.
That's what pointing out that slingshot Way of the Hero for bottom of the well.
Yeah, we have a bunch of bait over here.
Yep. Slingshot logically is required.
Killz getting hit by a Keese and knocked down to the basement. Oof.
The Keese snipe.
That is, yeah, lost his shield and stuck down in the basement. That is a bit harsh.
Just the wombo combo there. Like, your shield is gone, you're in the basement, you gotta do this again. Get wrecked, kid.
Yeah. Gotta save, quit, back to the start, or spend forever climbing that ladder.
Does Killz actually go back, or does he just say, I'm not going back? Like, I think you're supposed to leave.
Yeah, I think in this situation you bail. Because
Yeah,
you might wind up coming back.
You've already got bomb bag, you've already got silvers. There's plenty of other stuff he can do now, so yeah.
Yeah, and as chat points out, that is out of logic, because it's behind a key and you don't have all 3 keys.
Yeah.
Fair point, yeah.
And ZL hides how many checks? 2, 3, 4. ZL hides 4 checks, so if you want to, you may wind up coming back. Right? Yeah, I'm just saying that like you may see ZL get ZL and go, maybe I'll go back into the well and go back in anyway. So
yeah, I can see
you just run from everything.
Yeah, for now I think he's probably going to be concentrating more on his medallion dungeons.
Oh, Kill's trying to be super fancy, but just whiffs his rolls. It does look cool when you place the bomb and then, like, the Skulltula spawns. Like, I knew what you were gonna do.
Yeah, I can do it if I have a shield to, and can shield drop the bomb. But otherwise, it's difficult.
So it looks like Killz is now going to the river. We're gonna see what's on that Frogs 1.
Yeah. He is also both of our runners are going to go into Zora's domain with its medallion Jabu with one item but not the other.
Yeah, that's
Glitchy went with the boomerang, and now Kills is going to go with Ritter's letter.
Alright, place your bets, chat. What is Sergeant Kills going to find on Zora's River, the last check? Is it going to be a way to hero item? Is it just going to be a bloopy?
it's gonna be a bloopy.
It could be either, I think, really. It could be Mirror Shields, potentially. It could be something really, really nice, or it could just be that bloody wallet was the way to hero all along.
I wonder what the actual percent chance of that is. Like in a situation where, like, you got a wallet. Ooh, Sergeant Kills not making it across. Whoops.
He saved the chicken, but he did not save himself.
That means he needs to reset the whole place too, because chicken's still fine.
Yep. He's just giving our viewers extra time to place their bets.
Oh man, chat's doing a good point. What if it's wallet on Frog's one? That would be amazing.
So mean.
I think that would mean that it's Zora tunic required.
I'm not. It possibly could lead to that, but it also means that you needed a wallet upgrade, at least a wallet upgrade, which points to Volvagia.
Well, it couldn't be Way of the Hero if it's just if you only need one and they're both available, right?
Not sure about that. We had the same situation as Spirit Temple with the hook shots. Because both of them were in there, we only needed one. And it was Way of the Hero for hook shots.
Yeah, well, the reason why that was so complicated, though, was also because... Yeah, so it's for the wallet. The game is saying, hey, guys, you need to do Fire Temple and kill Volvagia. Here's enough room to buy a Goron tunic with new wallet. Well,
did Glitchymon show us what was in the Wolfos Grotto?
I did not see. I think he'll grab it on the way out.
I hope he does. I want to know what's there.
Knowing his stream slug, he will grab it, but then but we won't see it because it'll just stutter through.
Chat saying Wolfos was nut.
Oh, Wolfos was not. So it was. So Song of Storms is the.
Song of Storms is Way of the Hero, and it's required to go in the well.
Yeah, so it probably means the magic that we got in there was Way of the Hero.
Or the slingshot.
Yep.
Might be the only available slingshot to kill Goma.
Yeah, fair point.
That is technically a required item.
God. Those are my least favorite seeds, is where I'm like 4 medallions in and I'm looking for like one last item and still have a Way of the Hero area.
Glitchymon finds another bow from the Deku scrub.
That's pretty big. That was a lot of Kills' advantage, I think, or any sort of advantage he might hold, was the fact that he had a bow and Glitchy did not. So
yeah, he was going to save
is gone.
Actually, I was going to say he was going to save a bit of time here in Zora's domain, but he's not, of course, because he's got the opposite problem with Glitchymon. He's got to read his letter, but he doesn't have the boomerang. So Kills is also going to have to do a double dip to this little area.
Oh.
Chat pointing out, if we find another wallet somewhere that isn't wallet locked, then that means the first wallet is required. That means both wallets are required, which would mean that Central Pillar is required, which would mean that all dungeons is required.
Yep. Yeah, that is pretty good information, actually. Yeah.
That's
pretty
interesting.
It is Saria's song, so wait, never mind. Yeah, so it would definitely mean one of those two checks, because all dungeons requires doing forest, so it wouldn't be required to unlock forest.
Well, it might just be Saria's just to get. Oh no, wait, no, it couldn't be for Forest Temple access, could it? Because Forest is a stone.
Yeah.
The only thing that it could be for would be it would either be Mirror Shield or Light Arrows. It would be one of the two.
Yeah, because we've already got
or something, or like a scale to lead the Light Arrows. That would be the best. Do it. You're like, oh man, I feel so good about this. Then you like go diving in the lab with your scale and feel like an idiot.
Yep. Or this is where you go to Ganon for the light arrows, and Ganon goes, "You'll never find my light arrows in the Lost Woods." And you go, "I've done everything in the Lost." God damn it! Skull Kid, no! And Glitchy finds his nut.
The almighty nut.
Nut. Alright, so Glitchy is going to go back, in case no one guessed, and he will defeat Baronade in Jabu Jabu, grab himself the Forest Medallion. That'll teach him the Requiem of Spirit, which will open up possibly some checks for him in Spirit Temple. Or Silver Gauntlets again. Goron Maze, that's right.
It'll also unlock the Burning Cack song check, which at this stage is likely to be Zio, I would have thought.
Yeah, we might have like an hour in Burning Cack. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's not supposed to happen. Although I think you might just go I think you might finish the dungeon and then go Requiem immediately. Do all the child stuff there.
Yeah.
Because it is a medallion dungeon. You don't have a fire source.
Yep. That's not how you enter Zora's domain there, Kills. Kills lost his chicken.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, as long as he bails, it's great for him. Although, wasn't he in there already? I think he left.
Yeah, he left, but then jumped. It looked like he was trying to jump back in. I'm not 100% sure what he did.
He was probably just looking for the grotto. I mean, the stone.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Alright, does Glitchy have anything? I mean, does Jabu Jabu have anything of importance inside it?
I don't know. Not in logic yet. Ooh, 30 skulls is dead. Well, there's a good hint stone outside.
Yep, no skulls. No skull seed. I mean, of course 10 and 20 could still be something.
Yep, could be 20 skulls mirror shield, you never know. So
20 skull items always feel so bad because you feel so bad but didn't get it like, super early. You're like, come on. I could have had this so long ago.
Yeah, it was something like mirror shield wasn't so bad because you don't really need that particularly urgently. If it's hook shot on the other hand, that'll be a bit of a nuisance.
So we still need so we still have Colossus Way of the Hero.
Yeah, that's probably a song. Actually, now I think about it, that one is probably going to be Lullaby, I guess.
Most likely. And what was and Sacred Forest Meadow was Storms, which may be magic / slingshot, although there are still checks behind the well.
Magic and slingshot.
Yeah, there's also the Kakiri Forest Grotto. I don't think we've seen that one yet.
There wasn't anything in the Storms Grottos.
Yep, and Kills checked them.
Okay.
They both checked them, I think. Sergeant Kill. Oh yeah, he doesn't know Sunsong yet. He hasn't been an adult.
Yeah,
he's spent.
I'm guessing that's what he's going to do next once this gate finally opens.
Yeah, he spent all his time as a little kid, and now he will finally hit puberty and turn into an adult.
So he turned around after the bridge went down on my stream, and then my stream stuttered and went back a little bit, but I didn't realize it. So he just turned around again, and I was like, "What are you doing, Kills? It went down." And then I saw it up, and I'm like, "Oh." I saw into the future. That's what happened. So yeah, right now the seed still looks pretty welcoming. Like, we don't have logical access for Jabu yet. We don't have the scale or the DL. But like we have easy access to it in terms of like practicality. And already 3 medallions. And we're gonna get the 4th in just a moment.
Nope. And he actually has the ability to beat all of Fire Temple. Sorry. No, yeah, he does have the ability to beat all of Fire Temple. I was like, he can't get there. He doesn't have Hookshot or Hover Boots. He has Bolero. So he actually has access to 5 medallions.
Yeah, he's good as long as he doesn't need to do Pierre check.
Right, Pierre check.
I mean, you'd have to be pretty damn unlucky for that to be boss key or something like that, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, we could definitely finish the seed really fast though. Like, we need light arrows, we need the hook shot, we need the mirror shield. And that's it? Right?
I think so, yeah. We'll probably need Zelda's Lullaby, of course, and Requiem, but we know where that is.
Sergeant Kills is gonna find out what he needs to do.
Yeah, he'll finally know the medallion layout as well, yeah. That's the other thing about waiting so long to go early, or to go adult.
Yeah, it does mean Sergeant Kills has stacks of stuff to do here now, though. He's going to be off to do DC, almost certainly. He can polish off pretty much everything in CAC. He'll be able to get his Boomerang, of course, which will then let him do Jabby. So, yeah, he should be alright. He needs to catch up a little bit here, but as long as he can do good execution, he shouldn't be too far behind.
Yep.
Yeah, Kills did the well while Glitchy didn't, so that's kind of one of the big divergences right now.
Yep.
As well, Kills did a little bit more of the overworld, like he did Gerudo Valley and stuff, while Glitchy didn't.
Yeah, the overworld didn't really work out to his advantage, but obviously well definitely helped him
Yeah, we
out
found
a
the
fair
bow,
bit.
but then we found a second bow, so it's less of an advantage.
Yeah,
The well looks like it's paying off, though, but we don't know.
The only advantage that Kills has over Glitchy probably would be the Scarecrow song. Kills has that set up as a child. Glitchy would have to go set it up as a child before he did it as an adult. Yeah, and the second bow was the Spammable Scrubs Corrado in Lost Woods. So nothing so far in Jabu Jabu. Glitchy is collecting skulls. He is up to 11. This will be 12 here that he's picking up now.
Yeah, Boomerang definitely helps, especially when you're going into Jabu. So I think 3 skulls in here, or 4, right? There's like 2 in the main room, 1 in the water rising room, and then 1 before Baronade, right?
Yes, 4 in total.
Yep.
Yeah, you need Boomerang for 3 of them, so. Well, I think you can get one of them without Boomerang, but you never do because it requires a lot of backtracking. I think you can like jump down to grab one of the skulls.
Hey,
Whoa.
look, golds!
Okay, that's something.
We are not even an hour in yet, and we have gold gauntlets.
That is pretty amazing.
I feel like there are a lot of seeds where it's like gold gauntlets are either you somehow find all 3 strength upgrades in the first like hour, or you find golds at like hour 4, or you find silvers in hour 3. I think golds is behind silvers.
So that is only for a few checks. It's for outside Ganon's Castle Ferry, And then for the light trial can only be for light arrows or something to lead light arrows. So it's probably not important, but it's still a little silly.
You'll never find my light arrows in the Lost Woods. No, but I don't have Din's fire. It's in my castle. I raised a seed that had that happen, where it was like, you need to go into the Shadow Temple to get the light arrows. And I was like, no, but I don't have Din's or Hover Boots. And Din's and Hover Boots were both in the 2 checks in the Shadow trial.
Huh.
And I totally forgot to check them. And I was like, oh, alright, fun.
So
Did
Kills looks
everything
like he's
else.
having a really smooth Dompe one.
Yes. This might be a sub 50.
I don't even know how you do this. Magic. 47.
47. Wow. You thought Glitchy was fast. Kills just made up time on Glitchy.
Yeah, look at that time save. Like, how can Glitchy catch up?
6 whole seconds. Glitchy's down to a heart. I would be a little nervous here.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be careful because normally you do like damage boost strats here on.
Well, no, you don't actually take damage when you do that.
Because of the I'm bad, which is why I would be a little worried because I tend to take a hit from one of the lightning bolts.
Wait. Is Glitchy doing pot strats?
He's
Yeah,
out of sticks,
he
so he
ran
had
out.
to do a pot strat at the end.
How
just showing
did he
off.
dodge that?
He's,
How did that not hit him?
That was
Glitchymon.
definitely a little close. Glitchy is channeling his speedrunner strats, though.
Glitchy just showing off. And there are the Deku sticks. Baronade's like, you ran out of Deku sticks. I'll give you some.
Baronade had some Deku sticks. For anyone that couldn't see it.
Yeah. Kills picking up his other bomb bag.
Kills also using a Song of Time to get out of Dompe. Something that you can actually do.
Yep. No, Glitchy, don't go in. No, Glitchy, don't do it. Don't do it, you fool.
Glitchy, come on. You don't have the song.
Oh, he hasn't realized yet. Hold on.
Died?
There we go. Nice. Poor Glitchy. That was his celebration of being an hour into the seed and having 4 medallions. So we are an hour in. Just a real quick recap here we'll go with the hints. 30, 40, and 50 skulls are all nothing. We have not seen a 10 or 20 skull pickup. Frogs 2 is nothing. Bigoron is nothing. And Water Temple is barren. Zora's River, Desert Colossus, and Sacred Forest Meadow are all Way of the Heroes. Have we seen a 4th Way of the Hero? I don't remember now.
No, we have not. We have seen 2 copies of the Desert and the Zora's River Hero. I don't seen the 3rd for any of them.
Yep.
Yeah, all the special checks are done. And then we've also seen the Water Big Chest is nothing. Desert Arch is a big Poe. Minuet location is Prelude. Prelude location is Requiem.
Kills has gotten, I think, something like 8 skulls so far. He's not been ignoring them.
We have not seen Bolero location either.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's played that song yet.
You got that song as a child, and Kills is the only one who's gotten it and then turned adult.
Yeah, so Kills will be the next one to make that check, probably.
Yeah, I mean, he's heading over to DC next, which will give him his hammer, of course. So at that point, I would imagine he's very likely to go do Fire Temple.
Yes, probably. It will at least point him to doing all of Death Mountain Crater checks that he can.
Right, Alright, so Glitchymon going to pick up his Requiem here. No strength 2 though, so no, he can't dip into Spirit just yet unless he does Child Side.
No. And the 2 strengths that Glitchy has not gotten, one is on Adult Archery in Kakariko Village, and one is on the Goron Maze, Bombable Maze chest. One of
And it is ZL on Requiem location. I think I spoiled that a little bit early, but we kind of do it.
Glitchy just teleported with Requiem on my stream.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just laughing because of how, like, it's not like you're like 3 seconds, 5 seconds ahead. It's not like, oh, he just ran into the dungeon and you're like, oh, it's Zelda's Lullaby. It's like, he hasn't even played the song to warp to the location yet.
Yeah, well, I opened up his stream in like a tiny window because that's not actually buffering a bajillion times, but I forgot to wait.
Oh, gotcha. I just reset both streams just in case. So, ZL on Spirit makes Jabu out of logic. Yes and no. It depends on what is that up there.
I can't tell. It looks
Is
like
that
Glitchy.
another bomb bag?
I don't think it is. Maybe?
Is that a bomb? Maybe?
I think it's an ice trap because now that I look at it again, I think it's the prescription eyeball frog, and we've already seen the eyeball frog. I think that it's.
Yeah, it didn't like Glitchymon was quite sure of it either. He made several
I couldn't.
several glances there. He was like, "What the hell is that thing?"
I couldn't tell if he was looking at it over and over because he couldn't tell it was just my stream stuttering.
Yeah. And yeah, it looks like Glitchymon's doing all his song chaining now. To Prelude spot, to Requiem spot, to Bolero spot.
Yep.
Could jump over to Minuet spot if you want, but
to his 5th medallion.
If he's lucky, he can complete this.
Yep. If he's lucky.
Yeah, well, as long as he's not locked out by the Pierre check, he should be good here. Now it'll be medallion number 5.
Well, if he doesn't die.
All right, as Chad explained, the Requiem being on, or Zelda's Lullaby being on Requiem, likely means that you were supposed to find a scale somewhere because that gives you logical access to Zora's Domain / Jabu Jabu as a child. We have not found a scale yet, but it's out there somewhere.
Yeah, scale is definitely required, since you couldn't get Zelda's Lullaby until you beat Jabu.
Probably, I would assume, like, oh wow, he flipped right into that like.
I mean, it could. Wait, no, Minuet location is. You know what that is, right? Yeah, that's Prelude. So
song-wise, yeah, Prelude.
I don't think we can get Epona's song.
Yeah, I would assume that that the scale is on one of the 2 adult Lake Hylia checks that are reachable by beans. So either top of the lab or the adult fishing.
So we have 3 more song locations that we haven't checked or found any information about, right? We don't know what's on the Composer Grave, on Serenade, or on Nocturne.
Correct.
Yep.
Oh yeah, none of our runners have done Skull Mask either. That's a Sphere 0 check. You don't need anything to check that. Same with
I think it's technically Sphere 1. Because you have to like get the letter.
Yeah, the game counts it as Sphere 1, but that's just because some settings would have the egg not be shuffled, in which case it wouldn't be a Sphere 0 check anymore.
One of those weird little quirks that only kind of matters.
Yeah, it's just the way the randomizer's programmed in order to make sure all the logic works no matter what you set it to.
the meantime, Kills is doing his strongest Karen, just finishing that up. So he has his boomerang now.
Yeah, getting hammer very shortly. There's 2 keys here in Fire Temple, no boss key, so we're going to have to do Lava Room at the very least.
We must go deeper.
And the fact that we saw both, we saw that water upgrade in the way of the hero means we're most likely getting up to the second floor of Fire Temple is going to be required here.
Well, you need it for Volvadria anyway, right?
Yeah, that's
we have
true.
fewer tunic requirements on, so I think, if I remember correctly, it is only Volvagia? I don't remember if it's actually
everything
necessary
past
anywhere.
the elevator and Volvadria, I'm pretty sure.
Right. Everything past the elevator, right.
Yeah, it could just be in logic just for Volvagia, I suppose, but yeah, I feel like when it's way to hero, you're almost certainly going to have to go deeper.
Yeah, I mean, it's a medallion at least, so you don't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Kills picking up his hammer. Like, whoa, this was a stash dungeon. 2 required item.
I will say, this is actually pretty impressive in the sense of we are going to possibly, with Glitchy, get a 5th medallion an hour 15 into their seed and still not have a hook shot.
I know, right? And it's not like hookshot's an item you can skip. You beat it in every seed. There are enough dungeons that require the hookshot that it will be required eventually.
Yeah,
Yep.
In this case, Spirit Temple can't complete it without the hookshot because you can't get to boss key door.
Yep, and all 3 of the stone dungeons actually require hookshot as well. Water, of course, requiring long shot eventually.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think Shadow Temple's the closest you can come to not requiring hookshot, because I think there's some like disabled text that you can use to skip the hookshot, but we can't use those in accessible.
Yeah, you could use gate clip to not need the hookshot in Shadow Temple, but yeah, you need it in accessible because there's no way to get past the Silver Rupee Rim otherwise.
Ooh, Kills just found Furor's Wind on Link the Goron.
That is a nice little pickup, and I think Glitchy with the timing. I think that was actually really impressive timing by Glitchy. I saw Furor's Wind was like, oh, where was that? And then I looked back over, and Glitchy's timer was at like zeros everywhere.
Yeah, I think he had like 5 seconds to go there, so pretty good with 5 hearts. I mean, 4 is the absolute bare minimum you can get away with in Fire Temple.
Ooh, and Kill's going to show us the left of the Boulder Maze. We haven't seen this one either.
That's
Zora Tunic.
So that removes the wallet. That removes all dungeons, most likely. That removes Way of the Hero pointing to all dungeons, because the Zora Tunic was.
Yeah, so Way of the Hero is definitely pointing to Fire Temple.
Yep. So definitely pointing to you must buy the Goron Tunic.
Or be super pro.
Or be glitchy.
Ooh, and a fish in a bottle.
How is that fish living in such a hot place? That water should have evaporated.
What if it's not actually water, it's just like oil? An oil-based fish.
Then it should be fried fish, not a living fish.
No. It's a new type of fish that lives in oil.
Oh.
It's water soluble though, so you can't put it in water, otherwise it melts. That's how this works.
Is it even a fish anymore?
Yes.
See now, I'm no marine biologist expert or anything right here, but oil fish, yeah, not sure about that one.
Hey, you never know. Maybe it's not from our planet.
Are you saying that Hyrule is not on planet Earth?
No.
That's just crazy talk.
It could be an alien fish that's not even from planet Hyrule, or whatever planet Hyrule is on. Also, we're getting dangerously close to Scarecrow Song being possibly required. Oh, Glitchy's stream glitched out. I don't know what that item was at all.
It was a key.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, key and map chest there. Yeah, you need... so you still not found boss key, I believe. So, yeah.
Petition to call the that oil fish a Tresco fish. I like that idea from
Why is it a
chat.
Tresco fish, though?
I don't know. Because Hacks Queen Sarah said it was.
So Glitchy just doing Fire Temple while Sergeant Kills did the whole, like, run around. Probably gonna go into Fire now, I think. Or no, he's going Forest Meadow.
Guess he wants to pick up the
That's
song,
interesting.
although it's only prelude as we know. He's also got the grotto checks to do here as well. He's not done those yet.
Using an S or ESS setup for Mido Skip, looks like.
Gets through it.
Glitchy did find a small key, so he's not locked out of Fire Temple at least. He doesn't need Scarecrow Song to proceed. So the only way he's locked out now is if boss key is actually on the PS Scarecrow check.
Yep.
Yeah, we are in deep fire now, though.
Or he has to worry that there's an item up there.
That would be the worst.
That would be
It's like, you
very
get to
mean.
Ganon, and Ganon's like, you'll never find the light arrows hidden in Fire Temple, and you're just like, God, hate my
Yep.
life. Or if it's something, yes, like chat pointing out, if it's something like Mirror Shield, you just check everything else first.
Yep. At
Yeah,
season 1
Mirror Shield would be
qualifier.
worse.
Yeah. Season 1 qualifier, hover boots were on Hammer Chest and Fire Temple.
I remember that. That's so legendary because I think it was like Raikaru or someone who like immediately rushed it.
It was Raikaru. He forgot to check the medallions. And so he went all the way up through Fire Temple because he was like, eh. And
Well, we
then he
found a
hover
small...
boots on Hammer Chest.
So I think that means there's one more small key in the dungeon and the big key. So it's at least not going to be an item on Pierre.
It could still be an item on Pierre, I think.
No, because you can skip one key and then there's an extra key. So he's going to end with 2 keys.
Yeah.
Wait, no, he didn't do the highest score on, did he?
He's not
Yeah.
done
No,
high
he did
score
not.
on yet. I mean, the key could also be on Valvagia.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because
Yeah,
it
you're right.
is a spare. So yeah, there is still a distinct possibility that PS still got an item.
Yeah, I forgot a couple checks. Whoops. Also, fun fact. Fire Dancers, one of the 2 enemies in the game that take more damage from the Master Sword than the Vigoron Sword.
Why? No one knows. I don't think the programmers actually know why.
It's just a thing.
It's Ganon's side job.
Don't question it. It's just a thing.
Ganon Moonlight is a flare dancer. Like, come on. He has hobbies.
Alright, Kills back to being a kid is, we would assume he'll go to do Jabu.
Yeah, it seems like the most logical thing to do. You know it's required. You know it gives you a couple songs.
He also has done Dodongo's Cavern. He has completed that. He does have the Shadow Medallion. Yep. So when I used to run this, or not run this, but when I used to play Ocarina of Time casually, I could not do that small spiral to save my life.
And
Hey, look, it's a
we
hook
just got a
shot.
hook shot.
Chat,
So,
chat called it. My goodness.
good item.
Chat 100% right there.
Item to have.
That living hook shot, top of deep fire.
But is this gonna be the boss key?
Is
No!
And Glitchy just kind of
no.
no.
So that means
So-
Glitchy could have cleared Fire Temple if he confirmed Scarecrows,
Yep.
but now he's going to have to come back. Oh,
He doesn't just have to come back. He has to go to be a child.
Yep.
Yeah,
Go get the Scarecrow song like started, then confirm it as adult. Like he has so much work to do to get that dungeon finished.
Kills has magic and Ferora's win, so he'll actually be able to, if he does not grab the
Whoa. No one else checked that yet?
No.
So Lost Woods Deku Scrub is hovers.
Surprise! I forget to do that guy sometimes, where I'm like, I don't have 40 rupees, and I'm like in the Lost Woods, and I'm like, I'll do him later, and then I just totally space and don't go back.
Yeah, I'm surprised Glitchymon didn't chat that, because he did the whole rounds of Lost Words earlier. But yeah, just didn't do that one for whatever reason.
So that only matters for Shadow Temple, so hopefully that's not important.
Yeah.
Hopefully not important. I mean, it could be, Shadow still required for something. Maybe Mirror Shield. That would be not the first time that Shadow's done something like that.
Stone Shadow.
This is possibly like a sub. You could reach Ganon in a sub 2 hours and then have Ganon be like, you need to actually do all dungeons for a Saria song check for light arrows. Spend another hour playing this game.
So it looks like Glitchy is back to being a child. Not sure what he's doing.
He looks like...
yeah, he's walking back to Kakiri Forest, which is a bit weird.
There he goes.
He's
doing the South Grotto route.
Doing South Grotto, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was what I was going to guess, but...
He can do the bombable stuff as well.
Yep.
So there's a scrub and a grotto. Check both of those.
Oh, he tried... all the glitching, I'm like... I feel like I'm in like a fever dream watching Glitchy's stream sometimes. Apparently he tried to check the Burning Cack song as a child.
Oh. That doesn't work. Bombable Grotto was...
Or he thought about it or something. Anyway.
I don't know what Bombable Grotto was. Maybe I'll see it on the restream.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
Stops. It's like it just cuts out to King Crimson to the item.
Kills did turn in his 10 skulls for a blue rupee. That is an exchange of 0.5 rupees per skull, gold skull.
More value than you get sometimes.
Yeah. I don't think Kills is very close to having 20, but Glitchy is. So Glitchy will probably reach the 20 skull check before Kills, unless something.
Watch, we'll get to the end of the game and be like, Glitchy still needs the light arrows. Then he'll just have them, and we'll be like, where did he get these?
Yeah. I mean, unless we see it, we would have to like pay a lot of attention and see it in an item swap menu.
Glitchy not going the Gerudo Valley route? Straight Hylia, just like, I don't give a shit about that stuff.
Interesting play. I mean, we know there's nothing now that's useful for him, but...
Yeah, just a bow that isn't required.
Yeah, I'm not sure it would be wise for Glitchy to skip it all the same.
Obviously, he's cheating.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Zelda's Lullaby. Well, no, I guess that Zelda's Lullaby. The only dungeon right now that Zelda's dungeon type of check thing that Zelda's Lullaby locks is 2 checks in Spirit Temple.
Well, some checks in
so 4 checks in Spirit.
Well, some checks in the
right. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Yeah. So I was thinking maybe he's playing that he has so few items that he needs, like he just needs Mirror Shield and eventually Light Arrows, that he's like, I don't think those two checks in Gerudo Valley have it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
If he does find that mirror shield soon too, he can just like go mode most of the game. We're we're an hour and 20 minutes in, and like we're one item away from like light arrowless go mode.
Yeah. We are very close to just going to Ganon and Ganondorf and saying, "Hey Ganondorf, where are the light arrows that will defeat you?"
And he's like, surprise, lost words.
Haha.
And Kills has checked everything else in the Lost Woods. The only thing left is the Sorry Song Skull Kid check. So
It'll be that or it'll be Skull Mask. He's not checked that either.
oh, that's right. It could be Skull Mask.
Yeah, he handed in Keaton's mask, I believe, a little earlier, but he has not got any further
Oh
with
man!
that quest yet.
Oh man! Imagine if he gets its Lost Woods, does all dungeons Aria's song, and it's not there, and then he's like, "Oh no."
Oh no way he does that though. He would definitely do Skull Mask before he does all dungeons.
But she's picking up his money from fishing, not leaving a couple times.
He's like, "Let me leave. Let me quit."
You want to mash A and leave, but you can't. You have to like press A sometime and then stop and go down twice.
Yep, man's just like, "No, you cannot leave." Oh, this is smart. I think Glitchy's gonna do the Colossus Fairy check, and he might do the 2 checks in Spirit Temple. Since
And if there's something up there, he might plant the beans, right? Wait, no, we know what's up there. We were told what was up there.
Do we?
It's a Big Po bottle.
Is that?
We were told that from a hint.
That didn't look like a big. That didn't look like a bottle at all.
We can retell what the hell it was.
Yeah, I thought of that. Then I was like, wait a second, we have a hint for that. We know what it is.
Alright, so no need to plant the bean at least, but yeah, it does look like that she's gonna make a.
Well, hey,
into
maybe you need to
Spirit.
turn in that Big Po. Worth a bean, right?
I mean, yeah, I suppose so.
You might need it.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't have a Pona yet.
It is, in fairness, quicker than actually doing big pose normally, I think.
He does plant the bean.
Better to be safe than sorry there, I guess.
Yeah, it reminds me of a scene. I saw someone. They saw Hookshot on the graveyard ledge, and so they went, did some other stuff. They got beans and went to like Child Lake Hylia. Didn't plant beans there because they didn't have that many beans. Were gonna get their Hookshot anyway. And then it was a fake Hookshot, and they felt so bad. And the real Hookshot was on. It was on like the Lake Hylia roof.
Oh, the ultimate troll.
Like,
that is literally like the worst place a hookshot can be.
Just punished. Max punish. And I had even said in comms, like, you should plant that bean just in case it's fake. They didn't believe.
Never trust the seed.
Yep. Every once in a while, you run into those seeds where it's like, here's an item you need, nope, fake. Here's another item you need, nope, fake. And then you're like, for the next like 3 seeds, you're just like, is it real? Is it real?
I do not believe.
I don't trust anymore. Been hurt too many times in the past.
You know, it's kind of interesting. I feel like I've seen one fake item that like people knew about before they saw it. Were like, oh, that's obvious. But like, I've seen a lot of fake items that mess people up. One of my favorites definitely has to be the fake item on the Gerudo Valley ledge.
Oh, that one's terrible because you lose your chicken.
Because everyone lost their chicken there. Everyone had to go back later on in the game to go check it because they lost their chicken.
I think I was in that seed, and I think that I did that check late, and I was just like, because I went like straight to Hyrule Castle, and so when that happened to me, I was just like, well, this really sucks, because if that's an item, I'm even more screwed, because I don't want to come.
No keys in Child Spirit.
Yeah. Better to make that check now, though, than to come here as an adult and go, oh, I should have been here as a child.
Yeah, it's generally better to be key locked this way round than being key locked on adult side.
Yeah. Oh, is Glitchy gonna remember to do the Deku scrub that has hover boots that we
He might, because he has
that we
slingshot.
were all kind of like
Slingshot game to do, right?
what?
He has the slingshot target, right?
Glitchy does not have a slingshot, I don't think.
Where was the slingshot? It was in the well. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He does remember though. It's like, I need this scrub.
The last thing you want to do is at the end of the game, or 2.5 hours in, be like, "Where's this mirror shield?" Oh, it was on the Sphere Zero check. All of the buffering and synchronizing there. Kills did do Dodongo's Cavern. He did complete it.
Not marked.
Yeah, it should be.
So Glitchymon's doing Child Goron City, it looks like. He can do the Rolling Goron. He can do the Spinning Pot.
He may wind up doing the Goron the Maze, which will get him his silver gauntlets.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He hasn't done any of the maze. Kills has been there twice, and Glitchy's just like sauntering in now. Suppose I can make it.
I'm quickly scanning Glitchy's menu
Every time. Like,
Yeah.
did he pick something up?
He didn't wanna. Just like, I don't see light arrows. We're good.
Watch, it'll be like he has the long shot, but we can't tell because it looks so similar. He'll like go into water and complete it, and he'll be like, "What? When did this happen?"
When did Glitchy work out? It was all dungeons.
So just a vanilla spinning pot. Great. But what's on the Rolling Goron? They Glitchy hit with a great bomb shoot. Big heart.
Lots of love from the Gorons, but no items. It was all in the maze. Unless Darunia has light arrows.
Bum bum bum. I would assume here Glitchy will. Well, it depends. If he finding silver gauntlets, he may warp back to Temple of Time and do the do Spirit Temple. But I would not be surprised if Glitchy goes bottom of the well after this. He's got Song of Storms. He knows it's Way of the Hero, or assumes it's Way of the Hero. He knows that he hasn't found the Way of the Hero for Song of Storms yet.
Well, you say that. I mean, he just picked up Strength 2 there. Does he do
Yeah.
Adult Size Spirit?
Yeah, he's gonna go to Spirit Temple. Yeah, I mean that's like the do you do the bottom of the well, which you are pretty sure is going to be a Way of the Hero, or do you go to the Medallion dungeon that you can at least mostly clear?
I think Spirit's the right play here, because if he finds Mirror Shield in there, then freaking GG, that's it. He just goes for it.
Also Fire Temple. Yeah, Fire Temple. Well,
Yeah,
he's gotta go back and get to the get to like Hylia.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to fire first, but maybe the idea is that he's gonna. I don't know. I think he you're supposed to do fire first, but I could be wrong.
Doesn't matter hugely either way for Glitchy at this point.
I think the big reason oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I think the only way this could screw up is like if Volvagia had Mirror Shields, but I don't think that's likely. Volvagia probably has a key. I wasn't exactly counting, but I think there's
no,
some
we
spare.
have the 2 extra small keys. So
okay.
Volvagia definitely. At least chat, correct me if I am wrong, because you all know how terrible I am with dungeon logic. But I'm pretty sure Volvagia has an item.
Yeah, I think the main reason against doing the well is that he doesn't have the slingshot glitch. So if that's like, there is still a way of the hero bait available.
Yeah, and you know, the way of the hero hint could also be pointing to Silver Scale. Glitchy may have, you know.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
we were talking about it was with Zelda's Lullaby where it was behind Jabu Jabu. You do need the scale in logic, so he could be worried, like you were saying, he could be worried about the way of the hero hint being a
bait, and we just found a wallet.
Which it kind of was, but there was also magic in there, so depending upon where the other magic is.
Hang on a second.
So the first wallet has to be required for Goron.
Yeah, but that's for Fire Temple, which isn't required to get here.
So Volvagia might have something then. So what's that?
Well, no, I'm just thinking, like, if the wallet's way of the hero, what does that mean? Like, because we had another wallet in Logic, so... Oh, no, the hookshot's right, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, chat's on point.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So the other hookshot then must be locked behind the hookshot that we found, so that means going to the top of Deep Fire is 100% required.
Yeah, that makes sense. Kill's finishing up his Jabu Jabu, so he is now on the same amount of
medallions.
Hesitation. Yeah, medallions as Glitchy. Glitchy's one advantage right now is the Fire Temple play for Hookshot.
Yeah, Sergeant Kills has a choice. He can either do Spirit or Fire. Now, Fire's probably more sensible choice, given he can complete more of it, but it is possible he might be tempted to go do Spirit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if I was him, I would grab the... He's double checking the medallions.
That was a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to do that.
I think I would actually grab the song and check to see if I could tell what was on top of the Colossus Arch.
Well, we know what's on the Colossus Arch.
Well, I mean, just yeah. He may if he remembers the hint, then he doesn't. But I would get the song from Requiem of Spirit, and then I would probably do Fire Temple afterwards, because I feel like I can full clear Fire Temple.
It looks like he's going to Spirit. It's interesting.
I think you check this. Check the song, because if it's Serenade, you feel really good. Because then you can Serenade.
Yeah.
Get those checks over there.
Now. I'm not sure I was playing Requiem there. Maybe he's just having second thoughts.
Okay, Glitchy found a slingshot in Spirit Temple, so...
Okay, so the first one, the one in Well then isn't where the hero, I guess.
It's Serenade on Burning Cat. So you can go pick up your Scarecrow and not have to double dip.
Or not? He's playing Prelude.
Where is he going?
He might be going back to being a child and doing the Requiem of Spirit stuff as a child.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's Child Spirit and planting the beans at the
He could be
at
going
the
to
lake.
He might be wanting to finish off bottom of the well because he knows that Song of Storms is way of the hero.
I don't think you do that though.
Oh, actually, no, because he hasn't picked up Zelda's Lullaby yet. Well, he'll get that here, obviously. because it's here in Spirit Temple. Yeah, so Child's Life Spirit's going to be his next play. He may do Bottom of the Well afterwards, I suppose, but for now, just getting these 2 checks out of the way.
Yeah, you definitely get the song here. It's a Way of the Hero. This location's Way of the Hero. He's still going to plant the bean. I don't think he remembers what the that's a big Poe bottle up there, I guess.
It's still worth the bean.
Yeah, but it's definitely one of those like, hey, it's Way of the Hero stuff. I need to check this and get it done. Plus, with Spirit being a medallion, as we've said before, you just don't want to come in here as an adult and be like, oh, I got key locked. I got to get one as on child side.
Yeah, Glitchy. I think Glitchy forgot what it was, but you can see it's the big Poe bottle from that angle. And paperweight.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay. The agony.
Alright, so Glitchymon just has 1 check left he can do here in Spirit Temple, I believe.
Yep. Just the Zelda's Lullaby locked one at the top of the wall climb.
He didn't do child climb though, did he?
Well, yeah, he hasn't done anything child side, has he?
He did do the child climb room. He did it as an adult, but he's not done the magic checks as a child. So there are those 2 he could go back as child to do, I guess. Although, no, he can't because he's run out of keys now.
Oh, he's out of keys? This hat, wow, he's out of keys.
Yeah, which means Spirit is actually going to be... Spirit is technically logically locked by either Din's Fire or Fire Arrows.
Oh, there's the boss key.
Cool. I'm not sure how I feel about running out of keys here, to be honest, but I mean, there's plenty of other stuff I Glitchy want to be getting on with, so not going to affect him too much right now.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick up that big Poe bottle.
Alright, is the big Poe bottle the Way of the Hero? We probably won't know because Glitchy will probably glitch when he turns it in, and we won't see what the item is.
Well, let's put a bet on it anyway, because we've not had one for a little while.
Hey, Jaltonix, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. We really appreciate it. And be sure to get your bets in.
Yeah, this is going to be a quick one, because it looks like Glitchymon's actually straight there.
He's like, it's Way of the Hero. Get it? Kill's going back to being an adult. He might actually wind up doing it pretty quickly as well.
Did Sergeant pick up the bottle yet? I'm not sure whether he got it or not.
No, he was not. He just turned back to being a kid. Or turned into an adult from a kid.
Right.
Which was strange. He didn't do like Hylia stuff.
Oh, they're arrows!
Not quite light arrows.
Uh,
They are light, they are arrows, but they are not made of light.
So ZL is definitely the Way of the Hero for Arch. Colossus, or for Arch, for the Desert Colossus.
Well, we knew it was Way of the Hero. We knew it was required anyway because of the boss key and the L room.
Yeah, we do know that now, yeah. Kills is going to check the Ganon Great Fairy. Meanwhile, Glitchy is going to... yeah, if Glitchy had just done Burning Cack, he could have warped to Lake Hylia, but instead he's got to run all the way there.
And like, it could have been Epona too, which would also speed it up. Like,
yeah, that's a good point.
Opponents could be in Composer Grave as well, which no one's actually been in there yet.
So Ganon Fairy, though. What is it? What is it?
Iron Boots.
Oh.
Well, those aren't...
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, Hookshot is Hammer Chest and Fire Temple.
So that's some more all dungeons. We've gotten both boots.
Yep.
Yeah, so all dungeons, we need the long shot and we need Din's Fire. I think that's pretty much it.
It's Din's and long shot.
Yeah. So that could still be on the table potentially, but being locked behind strength 3, that's pretty odd.
It was a really fast strength 3 though. Like
It was
Yep.
pretty damn fast. Yeah, we had the slingshot game, adult shooting gallery, and then Goron maze. So all kind of like sphere 2, sphere 3 sort of checks.
Yeah, we're gonna
Fairly
see
early on.
Glitchy. We're gonna see Glitchy here wrap up the do the 2 Lake Hylia checks, adult fishing, and then the probably top of the lab before he finally returns to Fire Temple to get the boss key from Pierre, and then kill Volvagi.
this will show us if Kills gets punished at all. Although what Kills can do is he can climb up all the way into fire and then place Ferora's Wind, warp down to Serenade location, do everything there, and then Ferora's Wind back.
Yeah, Kills has a bit of an advantage with having Magic and Ferora's Wind, 2 items that Glitchy just does not have.
Yeah, that will save him a little bit of time, even if he does end up doing 5 before he gets the Scarecrow song done.
Hold on, where was Ferora's again?
I think it was in Well, wasn't it?
I don't think it was the well. I didn't write it down. Oh, Link the
Wasn't it?
Goron.
The Rolling Goron.
Oh,
How has
okay.
Glitchy not? How does Glitchy not have that?
I don't think Glitchy's really done Goron City at all so far, has he? Oh, he did the maze.
As a child,
He
though.
did the child.
As a
Yeah, he did
child,
Child
yeah.
Goron. I guess. Yeah, I thought he had because he had gone into Fire Temple, but he warped there with Bolero, so
Yeah.
he hasn't done adult Goron City. That was one of those things where it's like usually what winds up happening is if you've gone into Fire Temple, you've gone through Goron City as an adult, and you've done Link the Rolling Goron.
Yeah, but in this case, of course, Glitchy didn't have Hookshot or Hover Boots, although he did find Hookshot inside Fire, so he could have gone and done the crater and Goron City after that, but he opted not to. Instead, just warped out of Fire Temple, I think, and went off somewhere else.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kills is just going back and forth between adult and child here.
Yeah, Kills is
I
making
think he's
mistakes.
very, very confused.
Yeah, there's a lot of time loss here, really, doing all these transitions. It's like a good 15 seconds or so each time you do that, like drop the Martyr Sword or whatever.
Oh, I see. He's gonna plant a bean here in Lake Hylia
Right, because he still
because
doesn't
he
have
doesn't
the
have
hook
hook shot. Yeah.
This is what I kind of expected him to do earlier, but
Yeah. It seems like what wound up happening was that he was just like probably going 10 miles or 100 miles an hour in his head, and was thinking, all right, I want to do this, child spirit, and then I'm going to come back as an adult and do this stuff as an adult, and then I'll go grab the Lake Hylia checks, and then I'll go Fire Temple. Wow, that was Boomerang was a bit off. And then he probably was like, as soon as he turned adult, he was doing stuff, and then he was like, wait, I don't have a hook shot or haven't planted the beans.
Yeah, just a little bit of an inefficient routing, I guess.
so let's see
I
what
mean,
Volvagia has for us today. She has to climb up, get the boss key from Pierre.
yeah, so a fair bit of backtracking for Glitchy here. Shouldn't cost him too much time, but yeah, it's going to be a couple of minutes, I suppose, just to get to the top of Fire. And then back down again.
Kills does get to save a little bit of time there, but he did lose some time by the back and forth.
Yep.
Yeah,
I do say
Kills would have been better off. Oh, go on.
I was just gonna say, I wonder how much, like, in a 1v1 setting like this, you start thinking a little more about like where your opponent is and whatnot. I wonder if Sargent is a little nervous about how great the seed has been, and he knows he's playing Glitchy, that he's a little like, ooh, Glitchy could be ahead/finishing depending upon where items are. That might be why he's struggling a little bit.
Yeah, I expect maybe he's letting nerves get to him a little bit. I mean, in that situation, you really don't want to be doing checks inefficiently, because then you're just going to fall further behind. So yeah, I'm not. I think yeah, Sergeant Kill's play here is not very well advised, to be honest. He really wants to go for the more dense locations like Fire Temple, Spirit Temple, progression dungeons, all that sort of stuff, rather than faff about with overworld checks. But yeah, not having the hook shot, I think, has really kind of thrown his game a little bit here.
Yeah, it's weird to have the hook shot. Like, okay, I want to point out, we got all 3 strengths on Sergeant Kills before a hook shot. Like, what the heck?
I kind of want him to find Mirror Shield just so that his go mode is just the straight hook shot, the regular old hook shot.
That would be kind of amazing.
Oh, he's gonna skip adult fishing. Did we get a hint that said adult fishing was nothing? Is that why he's skipping it? No, well, he's just not doing it.
Just doesn't fancy fishing today.
Well, he has to check this grotto out here. He hasn't done that yet. Maybe he'll go back for fishing?
Yeah, possibly. Bit of a trek back, though, if he does that.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah, hookshot is highest score on, or highest in hammer chest. Sorry, hammer chest was hookshot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back. My cat needs to be fed, otherwise she will continue to bother me.
No worries. Yeah, and kills without the hookshot, he cannot do the Iron Boots hookshot trick to do lab diving. He's going to go grab the bombable grotto in Southeast Hyrule Field, which Glitchy has already gotten and we know is nothing. Meanwhile, Glitchy falling all the way down to the bottom. He'll go fight Volvagia, and we'll see what's on Volvagia.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do. He's doing this without Goron tunic because he never actually went and bought one. I don't think. Looks like he's gonna go over grab a fairy, which is probably advisable.
Yeah, it's just a nice safety thing.
Yeah, 7 hearts.
He also actually, now that I look at it, he may have actually. He also needed bombs. Well,
oh yeah, he was a bit low on those, wasn't he? I think he's out of bomb chew as well.
Yeah, he needed it. I think he, just to be safe, he probably wanted to grab a few bombs, but then he fell and took damage. So this is gonna be, you know, Glitchy, you're really good at this game, but I'm worried. This is gonna be close.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Glitchy's got this. Easy.
46 seconds with no bomb chews. This is gonna be tough to do. I mean, if Glitchy pulls this off, like, fucking props to him. But
I think 45 seconds is enough to do it. I think. But meanwhile, Kills is checking the Hammer Fairy, which I don't believe Glitchy has done. Not that it matters, because it's just a recovery heart. Yeah, neither choosing to buy Goron Tunic here. Kills is going to just go into Fire Temple as well.
Yeah, Kills does have a bit more health, so it's a bit nice of him.
Also, that was a very clean Volvagia fight for Glitchy. The Goron Sword speeding it up too.
Yep. Yeah, so Glitchy was fine, yeah. I figure, I mean, yeah. Commentator hyping it up a little bit, but Glitchy probably had that fine unless he got troll holed by Volvagia.
Glitchy knows where he's at. He's good at this game. When it comes to mechanics like that, yeah, it's generally it's reasonably safe to bet on him, even when it's a tough fight like that one.
Yep.
Alright, so does Volvagia have anything useful? Just a heart piece.
Wow. Alright.
So Glitchy finishing off Fire Temple just as Sergeant Kills enters it. So he's going to be here doing pretty much all of it in one go. He does need to go back and confirm Scarecrow's song to finish it off though.
Well, it is still a race. Where is that hover boot? Or not hover boots. She's using hover boots. Where are those mirror shields?
Yeah, those hover boots are the Lost Woods scrub.
What is that? I was not paying attention to what that was.
Glitchy's stream glitched again, so I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like, I think that's the first time I've seen anyone even look at that item, and when he picked it up, it glitched so bad.
Well, presumably
Not the mirror shield and not light arrows, so who cares?
Yeah, presumably it wasn't Mirror Shield, because otherwise Glitchy would have just gone straight to Spirit Temple, since it is his last item.
Yep. I think Glitchy is ahead, but right now the main difference between Kills and Glitchy, aside from, of course, Glitchy having completed all of Fire Temple right now, is that Kills has done part of the bottom of the well, and Glitchy has not.
Yeah, Glitchy will need to do that at some point to get his magic meter.
Yep. We also don't know. Slingshot target was just a piece of heart. We also don't know.
Whoopsie.
Glitchy, no. We also don't know whether or not the Zelda's Lullaby checks in the well are necessary.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that could be where the Mirror Shield is at. I mean, Mirror Shield could be pretty much just anywhere in the seed. So, yeah, all bets are open ready for that one.
Yeah, because Composer's great, because we know Burning Cat gives Serenade, and we know Sorry's was on Ocarina of Time, so the only song... Or, no, wait, actually, so...
We've still got
Composer Grave could be Nocturne or Epona's.
Yeah, we've still got Composer Grave and Ice Cavern in terms of songs.
Epona's would open up GTG. But yeah, like, yeah, Ice Cavern is open, Forest is open,
Water is open, but it's barren, so no Mirror Shield from there.
What is Kills trying to do?
Oh, he's trying to get to the Skullsula room. There we go, he got it there. Little glitches like jump you can do to save playing some of the time. You don't see this room very often, because there is literally just one Skullsula token in here, there's nothing else.
That is 19, so he's probably thinking, I'll get up to 20 with this. Din's Fire found for Glitchymon in Summit Fairy.
Okay, so that puts Shadow Temple into Logic now.
Oh my god,
assuming we can get Nocturne, but both the song checks for that are open.
We have access to Nocturne somewhere, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so Nocturne should be available.
Yeah. Nocturne, I mean, yeah, we can reach whether Nocturne is in Composer's Grave or in Ice Cavern, we could reach that. So we just have to go get it. So yeah, so Shadow Temple. So basically everything is in Logic right now.
So we're missing the Mirror Shield and the Light Arrows.
That is it, yeah. I mean,
and the Long Shot.
We still technically also need Silver Scale to actually put Jabu into Logic. No one ever found that.
Yeah, we do. We do. We do. We haven't found the Silver Scale. That Silver Scale that allowed us to do Jabu Jabu without Zelda's Lullaby.
Yeah, it's a bit weird that hasn't shown up yet.
I mean, it could also be a long shot to let us get across the wasteland, right?
Yeah, it could be. Right? Let's see, bombs were early. Bow was early. Yeah, yeah. It could actually also be a long shot to get you across the wasteland, because Hover Boots was just the Deku scrub to buy it with 40 rupees, and you can reach that hook shot as long as you at the top of fire, as long as you have a strength, which was there were many options to get strengths. A bow, because you needed it for one of the small keys, which there were many options to find a bow early, and bombs, and there were 2 options for early bombs. So so yeah, so somehow we could have had a really early long shot.
Maybe it's on Skull Mask. It's just the whole time.
Yeah, Skull Mask's always there, isn't it? Kind of lurking in the back of your mind.
Skull Mask and Child Chickens.
That's true. Yeah, neither I know opted for Child Chickens.
The funny thing is, they were both in Child Kakariko. They just didn't do the chickens.
Yep. The 2 child checks that almost every runner hates. It does seem like Glitchy is running out of Hyrule Castle. Glitchy, you do... Okay, he's just gonna run. I was thinking... There. Yeah, So Glitchy's probably going to do Child Chickens and maybe start Skull Mask. He also must be close to 20 skulls, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's quite as close as Sergeant Kills is, but it looks like he's not doing chickens though. It looks like he's going for Dampe digging.
No burning
that's
pack
right.
for
Kills had
Glitchy.
done. Yeah. Glitchy's like, where's the song?
Yeah, Glitchy could be finally making the dip into the bottom of the well here. So he's not done that yet. He does have every item and needs to full clear it. 20 skulls not giving us anything useful.
Yep. So skulls were useless.
Sergeant Kill's doing that glitchless jump for nothing.
Nothing at all.
Just a waste of time.
All right, Glitchy's going to the well.
So is he going to find anything other than magic?
It's a possibility.
He'll find another slingshot and another bomb bag.
The bomb bag will actually be kind of handy for him since he's so long on bombs at the moment.
I would think too at the maybe he's gonna do it now. I was gonna say I would think that he would do composer check or composer song check.
Yeah, it just kind of makes
wrapped up the.
Yeah, it just kind of makes sense to get out of the way.
Yeah. Check Dompe. Check the composer grave.
If he hasn't done Sun Song Grave, maybe he should do Sun Song Grave. Nope, he's like, I'm out.
Glitchy, what are you doing?
All right, I think that's. How do you not?
It's a ballsy play, that one. Because yeah, that song could be Nocturne. Glitchy's already found Inspire.
I mean,
he's gonna find magic here as well. So at that point, he's got to be thinking Shadow Temple, surely.
I mean, who knows? He finds Mirror Shield down here, and it's in one of the Zelda's lullaby checks and it's like, oh well, he made the right play, but it feels inefficient. Like he's gonna run back up, he's gonna climb back up the ladder, and then run back into the graveyard to do the. Yeah. I guess no. I guess what he'll do. Okay. What he'll do is he'll leave the well. He'll play Sun Song that just puts him outside the well again. Never mind. My brain's like, he'll play Sun Song and it'll put him back at the thing and he can do Child Chickens. It's like, no, he's still got to climb out of the well.
You can't do the Sun Song grave during the day as a child.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Because the kid is a much better grave. Kid who's a much better gravekeeper than Dompe.
He has not really skipped magic. He's just doing a different route than Kills did, mostly because he has Zelda's Lullaby.
Yeah, he will get around to grabbing the magic, I'm sure, but he's just going around the other checks first.
Yeah.
So here's a new check. Or I think I'm a little ahead. You'll see it in a moment. I won't spoil it this time.
Yep. There it is. He's opening it. It's a heart piece.
Amazing.
He's up to 10 hearts. One full row. My favorite, the boomerang trick.
I need to learn how to do that.
It's really simple. You face up against that. You face up against that coffin there, and then you just turn and throw the boomerang straight ahead. Glitchy wanted to make sure. Okay, I was wondering what Glitchy was doing. That either did he reset? Like, did his stream reset backwards, or did he do that a second time?
I mean, it might have just been the stream lagging a bit. It's been doing that quite a lot today.
Bites the dust.
I was like, I couldn't tell if it was like he thought maybe he grabbed the wrong item inside one of the coffins, because there are other like pieces of heart in those coffins, and he just wanted to make sure he got the right one, or if it was just his stream. And there's his magic.
And now he's somewhere completely different. Teleporting around.
That's a good question. So are we going to see Sergeant and Glitchy go to GTG when Will has no shield? I mean, we don't have access to GTG until we get Opponent's Song or a long shot, so...
I mean, we don't have logical access, but Opponent's Song is going to be somewhere accessible, and both the runners
Right.
should be capable enough to do Reverse Wasteland if they want to do... So if they want to do GTG, I'm sure they'll probably just do it that way.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and Sergeant finding his hookshot.
We thought this was a nice seed, but here we are. 2 hours, hookshot.
Yep.
I mean, we are just Mirror Shield away from being able to go have Ganon tell us where light arrows are, though, so it's not horrible.
It's not too bad, but Randobot does always have to have the last laugh, so there you have it.
Yeah.
And Sergeant Killz1 also realising that he needs to do Pierre. Which, given this pause there, I suspect he's probably feeling a bit miffed about.
Did he set his Furor's
You have
Wind?
Furor's Wind! You have Furor's Wind!
Oh! There you go. Okay, phew. I was like, I didn't see him set Furor's Wind. He just did.
Just remembered in time.
Well, that was close. That would have been like his one advantage right now over Glitchy in regards to Fire Temple. He almost threw it away.
He's playing Requiem. He's not even gonna like do Pierre. Like what?
Yeah, I guess he wants to do Spirit Temple instead.
Seems weird to me.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, Spirit's a place he needs to do, so it's not a bad call, I suppose, but... Yeah, it just kind of seems a bit odd just to not get Fire Temple out of the way.
So, remember that chest that...
Oh no!
Ooh,
Well...
that's a big oof.
that one fire keys was on Glitchymon's side the whole time. Light arrows in the bottom of the well, behind the locked door.
Wow. Alright, well... Kills basically has to have himself a good 5 to 10 minute lead at getting... 5 to 10 minute lead. Because he's very unlikely to go back into the well until he sees the Ganon hint.
Yeah, so he's going to have to make that double dip at some point.
That wasn't even ZL locked. That was just the check that he decided not to do because he got knocked off by Keys. Oh, that feels so bad.
And like, if he goes
it's a
back because he
shame.
finds out it's in the well, he's not gonna like rush that, right?
Yeah,
No.
it'd probably be more likely to go do the ZL lock checks first and then do lock pits right at the end. Yeah, that's definitely going to cost him some time, unfortunately, and Glitchy only needs to find the Mirror Shield now, and then that's it.
Wait, what was logically ZL locked?
And
The light arrows were logically ZL locked because they were behind a locked door and there were keys that were ZL locked.
yeah, I believe Steve had the
Worst key logic, because I'm pretty sure I'd seen a key and that he had a key to be able to move forward, but yeah, because...
No, he could have made it. It was logically ZL locked, but you could make it.
Right. Yeah. Okay, sorry, that was why I was confused. I was like, but we were
there.
Kills had a key. He could have gone through. What do you mean it was ZL locked for keys? And then, yeah, worst key logic, or worst key usage is logic, so it's like, you were silly and used your keys on the 2 key doors.
NA key logic.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's Glitchymon going to do next? Is he going to go GGG? Is he going to go Shadow? Maybe Forest?
Is he gonna finally get Burning Cax song?
Yeah, I think, yeah, he's probably going to go the song first, I guess. Or the songs, maybe, because there's 2 there he needs to grab.
Yeah, I think you go to the composer's grave. You get the burning cack song, and then you do the and then you do the composer's grave song, because if it's opponents that opens up GTG, well,
I mean,
man,
opponent's
I
not
don't know.
particularly helpful, but unless archery has something useful on it.
Glitchy?
Because Glitchy could just do reverse wasteland, but is he going ice cavern?
Glitchy does not like songs.
Well, you say that, but he's going ice cavern.
Yeah, but if he liked songs, he'd go pick up the 2 songs that are right there.
Maybe he just, maybe he's going for the indie songs, the ones off the beaten track. He doesn't want the mainstream stuff. It's a risk that Glitchy's taking here, but it's a risk that could pay off. I mean,
it kind of makes sense, because it is like a check dense location you have to do still.
Yeah, there's a reasonable number of things to do here. It's pretty damn quick as well, and yeah.
Now that I think about it, oh, go ahead.
I mean, Glitchy, is hoping for a good play here, so he's not necessarily going to go for things that are 100% obvious, because it is a 1v1. He's maybe thinking sgtkillz is going to waste his time going through the whole of GTG, perhaps.
The other thing to think, though, is you have Forest Temple and Shadow Temple that you can just probably get to. You can definitely get to Forest. You can probably get to Shadow. And they're just all there. So,
the other thing is that in regards to you always clear your way of the hero hints, Desert Colossus led to Zelda's Lullaby for a way of the hero hint.
Yes.
All of Ice Cavern is behind Zelda's Lullaby. So even though you need it to clear Spirit and to get the boss key and whatnot, you still maybe that's what's pushing him to maybe that's what's pushing him this direction.
Yeah, you could be onto something there. That is true. Yeah, because there wasn't anything else in Desert Colossus, at least not that we've seen so far. So it was probably that was Way of the Hero. I mean, did we find anything else that was DL locked? I mean, found Iron Boots.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
anything else.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think like what it could be, why he's going this way as opposed to like Reverse Wasteland GTG or
I
Forest
wouldn't
Temple
go
or Shadow.
GTG because it's not in logic yet.
Well, GTG will be in logic. Because we know Epona is somewhere available. So
I still probably wouldn't go there. I think doing at least the first half of Forest is faster and better.
Yeah, with Minuet, it's pretty easy to get there, pretty quick. If we didn't have Minuet, then I think GTG would probably be a stronger play overall. Yeah, at this point, it's really just almost luck of the draw, really, because Glitchymon's got like 4 different locations he could check. They're all pretty dense locations, so one of them's probably going to have mirror shields, just a case of which one.
And Kills has picked up his paperweight.
Alright, coming back in for that final check. Kills obviously still has his FW set in Fire Temple, so that means he can't set it here in Spirit. Which, going back to what we were saying earlier, I think, sgtkillz should have just finished off Spirit straight away. Finished off Fire straight away before coming here. Because, if he'd done that and he'd already got the medallion for Clear Fire Temple, he'd now set FW here and save himself to climb back up. Which, is not going to work to his advantage overall.
I'm just trying to, there's not really anything that's pushing us one way or another, in regards to the locations that have checks left. Well, the dense locations that have checks left: Ice Cavern, GTG, Shadow, Forest.
There's
Shadow. Shadow and GTG, you need. That's just a Deku Nut. Shadow and GTG, you need songs for, but
the songs are available, so yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's not huge amounts in it. I think the only one that maybe has a slight advantage is Forest, just because Strength was really early. But apart from that, there's not really much to call between them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really mind this Ice Cavern play. It also, like, you know,
I don't like it, but it's not like abysmal or anything. Like, it is one of the big checks left.
So, Sergeant Kill's opting to change his FW point. He's getting rid of the Fire Temple one, saying it here
What?
instead.
well, I think that's a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Maybe not huge, but I think that's a mistake.
Yeah, it doesn't feel very good, does it? Because, I mean, Spirit Temple is ostensibly bigger than Fire, but it's also a lot less linear. I would have thought it would take less time to get to where Sergeant Killz was in Spirit than it would do to climb up Fire Temple again.
Yeah.
We do get to see Shoot the Sun, though. That's something new.
That's true. Sergeant Killz can't actually get the check though. He'll be able to look at it, but he can't get over there.
You know, Glitchy showing off some very neat hover boots strats, or at least he's trying to. Now he's just ground jumping.
There's some bomb shoes on the Sun, so nothing too exciting.
Yeah, if that had been Mirror Shield, that would have been pretty fucking awful. It was like, oh god, now we've got to find long shot.
I would have been happy if that was not happy. It was just I actually thought about that being Mirror Shield, and then I went, but what if it was Mirror Shield, but an ice trap?
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
That's like when what was the race? It was a race. I think it was the first round race from last year's from last season's tournament that Anat lost to Glitchy. Was that Anat actually kind of got baited into like Rudo's letter? It was not a fake ice trap, but he got baited into Rudo's letter on 40, and then they didn't need Rudo's letter in the seed.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Anat spent a ton of time grabbing skulls. But that would suck if like you saw that you thought you needed something, and then like that, and you're like, all right, I gotta find the long shot, and then you spend a bunch of time looking for the long shot, only for it to be not necessary.
Killz just found some ice arrows, so Bongo Bongo and Logic.
Yeah, and Glitchymon picking up the Nocturne on there, so Shadow Temple is now open to him.
Yeah. So that means opponents is in the Composer's Grave.
Alright, so Glitchy's got to make the next play now. Is it going to be Shadow? Is it going to be Forest, I suppose? Really do two options he has, unless he wants to do GTG, but I mean, if he's going all in on the ZL as way of the hero thing, then Shadow is surely his next step.
I mean, whether or not he's using ZL as his guiding post at all here, I think that if you committed to Ice Cavern and the song behind it, whatever song you got, you're gonna
you kind of follow it.
Go for right. So I would assume he'll go Shadow.
Well, we'll find out. Yep, he's warping over to CAC. Oh, he's getting the other song, it looks like. Maybe?
Sun Song Grave.
Sun Song Grave. Okay, yeah, this makes sense.
We're still short at Way the Hero hint, aren't we?
We are, yeah.
Also, did Killz just not do fishing before? I thought that both of our runners did adult fishing.
No, Killz skipped it when he went here last time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did skip it, and we talked about how that was weird. That's right.
Yeah, Killz making a lot of weird plays.
Both the runners are actually kind of being a bit...
Also, Glitchy really does not like the Composer Grave. He is like, there is nothing here. I hate it.
He was right.
Like he could just go in and Din's fire the torches just to check that at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, the item check would kind of make sense. I mean, the song is probably not going to be useful because we know it's opponents now.
Yeah, I don't know why he has not, like... The fact that he didn't check Sunsong Grave earlier, because he had Sunsong right away when he went adult CAC.
That one I would just say is probably weird. A mistake.
Yeah, but yeah, not doing the Composer Grave check since you're here and everything.
That has to be a choice.
Yeah, especially when he jumped off to do Sunsong Grave. Like, if you do Sunsong Grave, you're gonna like in my head, I'm like, all right, well, I may as well do the Composer Grave, and like you said, like at least light the torches.
Maybe the idea is just it's kind of slow to do because you got to play the song, have like a little cutscene, go in, use Din's Fire.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the most fast check in the world. At least it's certainly not the fastest check that Glitchy could do right now, but yeah. I mean, maybe he just does it after Shadow Temple. Assuming he doesn't find Mirror Shield in here, of course.
Yeah. I mean, I think GTG would have been a fine play instead of Ice Cavern.
Oh yeah, definitely would have been like nothing wrong with doing a GGG play at this point. I'll say actually, statistically, it's probably the most likely place for Mirror Shield to turn up.
It's the densest. It's the densest amount of checks.
Yeah, so Glitchy's kind of going against the odds here by going to Shadow Temple, but again, it is a bracket race. You know, taking risks like this is kind of part of the game to a certain extent.
Yep. I mean, it's also just something we can ask him about. What was his thought process?
Yeah, that's what it is. He just wants a more interesting interview.
I mean, who knows? If he finds the Mirror Shield, we all go, "Wow, Glitchy, the smartest man alive," or at least in this race.
9,000 IQ.
Yeah, genius play. You knew it all along.
Yeah, one thing worth pointing out though is it's not like Sergeant Kills is completely out.
Oh no,
he does have to finish Fire and Shadow, and yeah, he does have to finish Fire. He has for his Wind in Spirit though.
Yeah, so after this,
as long as he doesn't check, like as long as he doesn't follow Glitchy's checks, do other checks that Glitchy hasn't.
Yeah, if Kills makes the play for GGG after this, and he finds Mirror Shield there, then he's right back in the running. Because then he can go clear Spirit Temple. I mean, he's effectively in go mode there, but he does have to make the second dip into Molten the Well, of course. So,
he needs to be about 5 to 10 minutes ahead of Glitchy.
Yeah, but GTG would definitely give that to him because it's going to be a while before Glitchymon goes there. I would have thought. Like, he's making the shadow play now, but he's almost certainly just going to clear the whole dungeon at this point, I would guess.
I mean, the flat out obvious is if Glitchymon finds the Mirror Shield in Shadow Temple, then Glitchy wins.
Yeah.
Kills needs to find the Mirror Shield and also find it because he's basically got to find it and have, like I said, a 5 to 10 minute lead going into finding Ganon's, or getting to find the light arrows where the light arrows are. Because when Ganon says bottom of the well, he has to warp back to the Temple of Time, become a kid, go to, there's a lot to go through.
Yeah, it's definitely going to cost him a few minutes there, but...
So Kills basically just has to kind of guess the right spot for light arrows, for a Mirror Shield, and it has to be, forest or... Basically, if it's forest or if it's GTG or some other random check like Skull Mask, Glitchy doesn't do that next, he's probably okay. But if Glitchy does it next or it's in Shadow, Glitchy's probably advantage.
Yeah, if Kills decides to go forest next and that's where Mirror Shield is, and Glitchy goes GTG, then Kills has a good chance.
Yeah, with how long Shadow is, maybe if Kills does forest and Glitchy does that next, might still be okay too.
Yeah, potentially. And it just all comes down to the random choice now, I think.
Yeah. Anyone clear out Spirit? Yeah, both runners have cleared everything in Spirit minus Mirror Shield checks.
No, they didn't do the child fire checks, right?
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. They have not done the child fire checks.
Which is weird to me.
Well, at least I think they're probably both keys, because we only found 4 keys in Spirit.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, the last 2 I think will have to be keys.
Logic.
I wasn't paying attention. Does Kills have a fairy?
I don't believe he picked one up.
I think he's going to be okay, but this is going to be a little bit bit closer than maybe you would have wanted.
Yeah, it was a bit tight.
Yeah, he's fine, but
bit tighter than Glitchy's fight.
Not even using backflip strats. Come on, make that timer go a little bit slower. You're falling; it doesn't count down. We all know you can't count and fall at the same time.
It's impossible.
Is that not how that works?
All right, it's a race for the mirror shield. Who can find it first? Well, I mean, it is a race for the mirror shield. Who can find it first? But it's also, can Kills find it fast enough that he can get the light arrows hint and go, oh crap, I gotta go back to the well.
Yeah, if Sergeant finds it first, it's definitely his advantage, but it won't be quite over. It really just depends, A, where Mirror Shield actually is, B,
So
how
where
quickly
is-
Sergeant Kills can go back to do bottom of the well. Oh, that's not going to help Glitchy, though. That's not a good place to fall down.
Where did he fall? I'm so far behind, apparently.
Oh, he fell down in Shadow.
Oh, there now. He just fell.
Yeah.
Nocturne was a nice cavern. Thought so.
Yeah, which
So
means
Epona's Epona is on the poser grave.
Oh, he fell down again. No, Glitchy.
Glitchy, no.
Glitchy.
The nice thing is that even if I don't see what item he gets out of a chest because of his stream glitching, I'll know if it was Mirror Shield or not because he just would have
He would just leave.
warped
It'll
out
just-
instantly.
It'll be
Yeah.
out there so quickly.
No.
And yeah, there must be a lot of people talking about Glitchy's powers. Bites the dusting all over the place. For all you JoJo fans out there. Just reset, 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 reset.
It's like the most OP power ever.
Gotta make sure you don't get stuck in a time loop, though.
Yeah.
Bad.
All right, Kills is going to reverse Wasteland for GTG.
Alright, this could be the big brain play.
Yeah, this is good.
I have not seen King Crimson. I have heard of its usage and whatnot, but no, I have not actually seen it.
Kingu Crimson.
King what now?
King Crimson. It's a JoJo stand. Erases time.
Okay.
It's a,
I have
it's a
no idea
meme
what that
reference,
means.
Don't worry. It's a JoJo reference. That's all you need to know.
Is that a JoJo reference? It's always a JoJo reference.
Oh, kids these days and their random memes. Sergeant Kill's having a bit of trouble with his reverse wasteland here. Not quite getting the alignment right at the end.
Glitchy continuing to go through Shadow Temple.
Yeah,
In the second half now, I'd say.
pretty much. Nothing's shown up
Yep.
for him so far here. I think
Ooh, and Kill's messing up
four-
again.
yeah, 4 items left to go here in Shadow, I want to say.
I think that's right.
Not sure if you
it's-
get boss key or not though.
Glitchy. No, I did see Basquiat for Glitchy.
Right, okay.
Okay, well, there's the 3 at the very end. One in the mummy room. Like, under the rocks.
There we go. 5th time's the charm for Sergeant Kills there.
Yay. Oh, 100 Wasteland check. That's a good one.
Yep. This
See
would be
something?
a very nice place for Sergeant Kills to find Mirror Shield.
Just some money.
Double defense for Glitchymon though.
I mean, he definitely needs that. You know, Ganon's scary.
Bongo,
Yeah, I don't know if he
Bongo's
has enough.
scary.
I don't know if he has enough hearts. He's only got 11 hearts.
Yeah, he doesn't have he doesn't have ice arrows, remember? So you know, Bongo.
You can only
Could
get
go
hit
bad.
like what is it, like 4 times? Like, oh no.
All right, it's time for a peaceful, relaxing boat ride for Glitchy. So let's see. I think if Glitchy's got a full clear shadow here.
Yeah, he's come this
If-
far.
If Mirror Shield, I'm just trying to think. If Mirror Shield is in, what do you guys think? If Mirror Shield is in GTG, and Glitchy, when he's done with Shadow, goes directly to clear out GTG, does Glitchy have a chance to win this still?
Possibly. I mean, if Mirror Shield is in GTG, of course.
Yeah, I think
If
that'll be
somewhere
really
else is
close
still
if that's
open.
the case.
Yeah. Is Glitchy doing what I think he's doing here? Is he going for Bell Strats?
Bell strats?
I don't know.
Oh, he's checking out, I think.
What is Bell strat?
Bell Strat is you can ledge grab off the edge of the boat there and land on top of the bell at the front.
Oh, interesting.
It saves, I think, about, I want to say, like 0.2 of a second. Because you can jump from the bell onto the platform slightly earlier than you would from the boat. But as you might imagine, landing on that tiny bell is not the easiest thing to do.
Dot's saying it loses time.
Oh, does it, Rip?
It just looks cool.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely swag if you can pull it off. The only person I've ever seen do it is the FG, so...
Oh, Kills! I'm like, where's Kills going? And it's like, yo, he's going for the Gerudo Fortress.
The roof!
The roof! The roof! The roof is on fire!
Raise the roof!
Well, the roof is reflective. That's what Kills is hoping for.
Yeah, we've already found the fire.
Oh, God!
Oh!
It was there. The roof was reflective after all.
Well, this is a race!
This is an absolute race.
I
Kills
mean,
might have just clutched it out. Depends
Yeah.
on what Glitchy does.
you know,
I mean, yeah, Glitchy though. I mean, Glitchy may make the play for GGG next, of course, after Shadow Temple. It doesn't look like he's going to finish off Bongo here, but then if he goes Gerudo after that, it's going to be very, very close.
yeah, it's all about if he goes GTG, and then there's also the idea of, is he going to make that check before he goes into GTG?
Oh, that's a
Kills,
good
you
point
have
as
Fur's
well,
Wind
yeah.
in here.
He's even got it on a C-stick. Oh no!
Kills, please.
Kills, don't forget your FW. You need every second you can get here.
So he literally got rid of his fire FW point for no value.
It's going to be the ultimate irony as well if he forgets FW in a race against Glitchymon. But I think everyone.
Oh, he remembered
There
it.
we go. He's remembered. Thank God for that. Yeah, I think everyone must have seen that clip by now where Glitchymon forgot he left the FW at the top of Ganon's tower.
And you run by it and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
That was-
I commentated that weekly, and we asked him about it, and he actually said that it was because he didn't even know that was a thing in 4.0.
right.
He thought because he had warped to child, it had reset it.
Right, yeah, because that's what Vanilla does, of course. But yeah, they changed
Yep.
it.
Kills,
so-
you did not push the mirrors enough.
Uh-oh.
Mirror fail.
Kills.
What's happening? Oh no, not like
Oh.
this. Not like this.
And Glitchy's finished there with Shadow Temple now,
Yeah.
so...
Alright, if Glitchy goes directly to, if he warps to Spirit Temple and Reverse Wastelands and
Kills,
checks
you
that
didn't
Gerudo
move
Fortress
both? Kills, come on! Wait, no, he did, okay.
Yeah,
I,
he's got it now, he's got it.
I thought he only moved one of them. I was like... Also, Glitchy doing Composer Grave now.
Now Glitchy does the Composer Grave.
Well, if Kills wins, we get the benefit of not having not having to deal with lag on Glitchy's stream.
Oh, jeez, I was just about to say, if this comes down to the wire, it's going to be really bad because it's just going to be like,
Who did it first?
Glitchy
literally don't know who's
got
ahead.
into the cutscene. Yeah, Glitchy got into the cutscene, but then it just ended. Glitchy cannot be afraid of Reverse Wasteland. I mean, maybe he is, but like,
Why is he getting
I
opponent's
would
song?
not assume.
He may be just getting opponent's song
Probably
just so
for
he can
horse
do.
archery.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's might just be so he can full clear it out.
To be honest, that is actually probably the smart play, is to get opponents before going to GTG, because if it's on horse
Yeah.
archery, it's just like
Yeah.
having to go all the way back and everything, especially in Glitchy's position where he knows that that's opponents.
Yeah, because he's got every other song now, apart from the OOT one, of course.
Okay, well that's good. If Glitchy had warped the Forest Temple, this game would be over.
Yeah, he's still in the race here, very much in the race. He's going to get his Mirror Shield probably in the next couple of minutes, unless he goes into GTG before doing Rooftop.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. He's got to check the rooftop chest first. If he goes into GTG,
Then it's
I
rip.
think he's
Yeah.
too far behind. Yeah.
There's no way he'll be able to catch up from that, I don't think.
The other question, too, I just thought of. Kills has the gold gauntlets. Is he going to check Light Trial before going up Ganon's castle?
Yeah, possibly.
He already. Check Light Trial. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was expecting Ganon's castle. I was like, he's done that, or Castle Fairy. Yeah, I don't know. He might. He's got so much open to him though. Like, he has not gone Shadow. He has not gone Forest. He has not entered GTG. Like, I think that there's too much open. Ooh, I don't know how that missed. There's too much open for him, I think, to just assume it's in Ganon's castle.
Yeah, plus having FW anyway means the Light Trial play isn't necessarily as powerful as it would otherwise be, so... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he may go for it, of course, because, you know, if you've got gold coordinates, then why not? But... Yeah, we'll have to see, I guess.
Yep.
I think it was me, I probably would go straight up. I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of doing Light Trial, to be honest, especially with FW in the pocket.
Yeah, the only way I'd do Light Trial is if I had done almost everything else outside of Ganon's castle and hadn't found light arrows yet.
So Kills is finishing up. And just finished up Twin Rova. Twin Rova has been dealt with.
So let's see. What time is it that he walks into the blue circle?
Gonna be about a 2:36, I guess. Or slightly before that,
Just
probably.
about.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is a really close race. All right, so 2:35:17.
Just quickly checking there because he saw it was an arrow. I was like, "Is that the light arrows?"
Yep.
Wouldn't want to miss that if it had been the thing he was looking for.
I mean, yeah, I think someone's pointed this out in chat a few times. Like, normally you go rooftop, horse arch. It depends on what you. If you need an item to be able to full clear GTG, I usually go horse archery first. Like in case I find silver gauntlets or something there. But usually you do check the rooftop after getting the Gerudo card. But I don't know what Glitchy normally does.
Glitchy.
What is Glitchy doing?
Glitchy? Glitchy?
He's opened the door. Is he going in?
Glitchy, no! Now he's back.
Find out when the stream lag catches up. It's getting quite
I was just about to say, you guys are all ahead of me apparently because he's only just talked to the lady.
Well, yeah, he's gone in GTG now, so
Well,
that's probably ripped for him now.
Yeah, that's GG. He's about 5 minutes behind, and it's going to take him at least like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, at least 5 minutes.
If he goes full
probably
clear,
closer to 10 to full clear GG.
Yeah.
I don't. That sucks. That's one of those like you probably are like, I don't want to spend the extra, 20, 30 seconds to check that, but
Yeah, like I don't know if it's wrong, but it's not
yeah,
successful.
I don't think it's wrong. I don't know. I think I mean, it sucks because
It just hurts.
yeah, because you think of, I mean, that's what rando is though too. This is what rando is too though. Is it's like, oh well, another 99 times I'll be in this situation and it won't be on that Gerudo Fortress check, and I'll be fine. But this one it is.
Yeah, the game can just be mean to you like that sometimes. There's nothing you can really do about it.
Rough. He was ahead for so long, but
Yeah.
Ice Cavern, Shadow Temple, and GTG all not paying off. He just needed to go to the rooftop. Doing 3 dungeons while sgtkillz did like none.
Yeah, Glitchy went for a bit of a gamble there, following Zelda's Lullaby instead of just going GGG, and it didn't pay off for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't really blame some of Glitchy's decisions. I think that you just check the Gerudo Fortress rooftop check. Like, just get that out of the way.
Yeah, I'd almost always just do it before GGG. I don't see any real reason not to get it done. After this race, I think maybe Glitchymon's going to be changing his strategy for when he does Gerudo Fortress, potentially.
Yeah, it's tough. I see exactly why he would decide to. Well, Kill's doing a good job remembering for his wind. I'd have been the idiot who would have just ran in and then gone, oh crap. Yeah, I mean, you have so many more checks in here in GTG. If Mirror Shield's in GTG, I don't know. Hey, there's a scale.
Oh, we finally found that to put Jabu into logic.
No, that doesn't put Jabu into logic.
No?
Because couldn't get here.
Right, because we haven't got long shots. Bloody hell.
This is probably the logical gold scale.
Yep.
Wow.
Probably. Also a bomb bag.
Alright, so Kills has gotten his light arrow hint.
He's not going to be too pleased when he finds out exactly where the light arrows are.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he could have had these like an hour and a half ago, but never mind.
That Keith.
Yeah,
the Keith
screwed out by one bat.
That Keith did everything in its power to give Glitchy the win.
Yeah. It's like, I took his shield, I knocked him down, I took away his light arrows.
Kills?
Cannot warp here. Cannot warp here.
Yeah.
Ganon's Tower, one of the 2 or 3 places in the game that doesn't allow warp songs for whatever reason. No idea.
The ones
why.
I know, there's like Ganon's Tower, there's GTG, and I know there's like the chess game.
Well, chess game just doesn't allow you to use Ocarina at all.
Yeah. Like inside buildings, but like it feels special because it's so big.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, yeah. Like it's like you can, as chat's saying, like you can warp inside the tower, but you can't warp in the castle.
Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's really inconsistent. There's fire arrows, also in GTG. Glitchymon's finding pretty much all the other items in the game, but except for the one he needs.
Yeah, if Glitchy actually, you know what? If Glitchy had gone straight for the rooftop and found the mirror shield, I think he wins because he's up to Ganon right now, up to Ganondorf right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he'd just done GG first, or Gerudo area first, he'd have been it's showing for this race really. Yeah, Kills did get the Ganon hint. He's heading off to bottom of the world now, so he knows that's where light arrows are.
He doesn't have Nocturne, so it takes him so long to get there too.
Yeah. He can quickly walk back at least. He only needs to make this trip once.
Well, no, actually, it would have been close. For some reason, I'm totally forgetting the fact that Glitchy would have had to have ran back up Spirit and killed Twin Rova.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It would have been actually. So Glitchy would have been like at Twin Rova by now, and we would have actually had a super close race.
Oh yeah, it'd have been mega close. It's a real pity Glitchymon just didn't get that one check. I think his stream's died. Quick refresh might bring it back.
I think his stream's just offline.
Oh, he's removed his delay by accident, so the last 10 minutes of his stream just got killed off, I think.
Rip.
Yeah, I think that might be ripped for Glitchymon's stream entirely, because I don't think he can get the delay back. Alright, well, we're down to a one-player stream now.
It's Kills versus himself. And it is going to be... And the light arrows are going to be in the very last place he looks.
So as we can see, Glitchymon has found the offline arrows. They were hidden in GTG.
The shield of nothingness. Instead of reflecting, it just swallows everything up.
Glitchymon too interested in that black hole image.
I know, everyone was hyping that up, and then it's like, oh, alright.
Yeah, so I can't put Sergeant Kill's stream in both places. The restream layout doesn't let me do that, but I can put this in there instead. So we'll do that. Stick that on the screen. I didn't download Lost's updated version yet, so the text is pretty much illegible. But you know what it's about.
Yes, give a follow to the runners, Glitchy and Sergeant Kills. Glitchy been unfortunately having internet issues the entire kind of stream, just stuttering and chopping. Yeah. But give the followers, their streamers, a follow. The runners, both say that they're pretty active with their chats. Both are pretty active with their chats when they're racing. Glitchy does a lot of other types of Zelda speedruns. So if you're interested in seeing some like 100% glitchless or other stuff like that, go give him a follow. Watch some pretty swag strats that Glitchy can pull off. You saw a couple of them during this race.
Yeah, and Sergeant Kill says he does no real schedule, but does stream rando, does do commentary, does interact. So both the runners could be fun to watch.
Now, also, just to get ahead of it, big shout out to our trackers, Feigned Callan and B. Luigi. Thank you very much, guys, for keeping track of what items all the runners have, including trying to keep up with Glitchy's items the same as.
And yeah, trackers are very useful, very important. So yeah, big thanks to the trackers. Especially, it must have been hard tracking Glitchy. Like, we had to guess it. We were like, we had someone else to pay attention to. But like, trackers have to be correct. Like, we can speculate, and you guys don't care.
Yep. Hey, there the light arrows are. This time, no keys to knock kills down to the bottom floor.
Sergeant Kills is sorted. In go mode finally. All he needs to do is get back up top of Ganon's tower.
Yeah, he just has to get himself to adult, get himself into a dungeon, and Furora's win.
Yeah. What's the fastest dungeon to get to? Probably Forest, because he doesn't have Nocturne. Or have it open.
Forest he may just go Forest for the novelty of entering Forest, since he's not done that so far.
Yeah, it's either Forest or Spirit. I think Forest is faster, as long as you don't, like, screw up your hookshot.
He's going to do Fire, okay. It works, I suppose.
the one none of us ever kind of guessed. And yes, he did call himself Nintendo.
He just wants to swag on Glitchymon. Look, I can go into fire.
All right, Kills heading himself up after the Bolero. I like how that's the one thing that we're all concentrating on now. Bolero move. Heading himself back up to Ganondorf with the light arrows.
So is he going to get the one cycle? Probably. He has a big Auron sword.
Yes.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't screw up here, it should be fine.
I didn't see what items he collected. Does he got the... No, he doesn't have normal Ganon items yet. Oh, he's gonna swap his sword out. Yeah, this is a cool little optimization strat here.
Yep.
You swap out your sword so that you've stored a big Auron sword slash, but you have the Master Sword out when you are in Ganon.
That's a good idea.
Yep, so he's still doing the big Goron jump slash damage with that crouch stab. Now he just doesn't have to switch his sword at the before he gets to the Ganon cutscene coming up.
Yep. And you have the good old bottle, light arrows, hammer. So bottle lets you reflect the attack without removing your power crouch stab. Hammer's required for Ganon, or at least used for it, not necessarily required. And then light arrows are obviously required.
Yep.
Sometimes you'll see people use the hook shot instead of the bottle. It's like a safety measure, and they'll just quick spin.
So it will be hold on. My bracket got screwed up there for a second. So Glitchy or Sergeant will move on. Glitchy probably going home.
Yeah, this is a loser's bracket, so this is the last race of Glitchymon, unfortunately. It is a bit of a pity because, yeah, he is one of our stronger contenders in this tournament, but that's the way it goes with Rando sometimes. There's nothing much you can do about it.
Nope. They will play, or Sergeant will play the winner of the Exodus Raikaru race that is happening.
That's happening.
Is that later today?
That's on Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. Okay. So, yeah.
Looking like Sergeant Kill's going to finish for comfortable sub-3 time, so...
Yep.
Not too bad for this seed. It almost looked like it was going to be like stupidly fast in the beginning, but yeah. Mirror Shield did kind of trip us up a bit at the end.
Everything else was pretty fast. Like, hookshot was the next slowest item, I feel.
Oh yeah, the deep fire hookshot was, that was something.
But it wasn't trolly, because you had to go deep fire for the big boss key anyway.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, you need that hookshot in order to get to Pierre, in order to get the boss key, so... Pretty much just railroaded into it at that point. Alright, there is final blow. Sergeant Killz finishing the race in 2 hours, 50 minutes, 49 seconds. GG.
Us, GG's.
We're going to pull Sergeant Killz into this chat for an interview. Just give me 1 sec. There we go. GG, Sergeant Killz. Well played.
Yo, what's up, guys? Thank you. Dude, the light arrows. I mean, come on. I could not believe it. I couldn't.
Those keys were trying their hardest to mess you up.
Oh, as I was collecting the chest, I'm like, there's no way it was in the one chest that I didn't get earlier, and of course, that's where it was. That made me sad.
Yeah, you were so close to getting that chest as well, but just got baited by that keys at the end.
I didn't want to lose my shield, and I only had one Deku Nut, so I was trying to like seriously not lose the shield, and that's what caused me to fall in the hole to begin with.
And you lost the shield anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. Shield got burnt up anyway.
Yeah, this was a kind of crazy seed. It started off really generous, and then it was like, yeah, Hookshot's gonna be like deepest fire, and then Mirror Shield's gonna be in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I thought about going into GTG before doing the roof chest. I'm so glad I didn't though. It really would have been a race then.
Yeah, Glitchy got there just a little bit after you, but went into GTG instead.
Yep. It was
Smoke
actually
of the
really
devil?
close.
GG Glitchy.
Hey, Glitchy, GG.
So, Glitchy, do you want to know where the mirror shield was?
Glitchy's muted.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
There you are.
Hi.
Hi, Glitchy.
Hi.
You want to make a guess?
Hello.
Where do you think it was?
What do I think what was?
The mirror shield.
Well, I found the mirror shield already.
You did get it.
I got it, and I saw Sarge finish while I was at Twin Rova, and I decided I feel too tilted to continue, so I'll just stop stream, and I accidentally discarded the delay and completely stopped it.
Of course, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we just had a bit of a black hole on our stream there for 10 minutes, but never mind.
Yeah, but basically my story is I got baited really hard by Shadow because I found Din's hover boots on early spots. And I just thought, you know what? This can't hurt me too badly. I think this is the right play. I think I'm behind in my execution right now, so I gotta take this risk. And I was on that one lone chest in Gerda Fortress, and I was kind of upset.
Yeah, you were pretty ahead at that point too, but doing those dungeons.
Pretty ahead at what point?
You were ahead basically up until that. Like you were doing Ice Cavern and Shadow, and you were ahead at that point. Sergeant Kills was still finishing up Fire and Spirit.
Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. I just did GDG first instead of the chest. That kind of sucks.
Yep. That's the unfortunate part for you right there, because I didn't enter Shadow. I didn't enter Ice Cavern. I did not enter an optional dungeon in this rando at all.
Yeah, I played it super risky. I skipped Grotto Valley. I skipped the Zora's Fountain Ferry. I think I skipped Adult Goron City completely. I just did Death Mountain Crater instead.
Yeah, like the Goron had for Rosewind.
I think I might be having internet problems. I can't hear anything.
Oh, hello?
Hello.
I hear him. I hear you too.
We can hear him.
Yeah, everybody's just cutting out, I think.
That's probably on your end then, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know it's on my end. My internet's bugged because I got a new internet provider, and I'm dropping, I think to this stream, I think I dropped 35,000 frames. So that's why it was buffering. And I can't hear anything anybody is saying if they're saying something.
No one was. But yeah, that was... trying to think, like, Sergeant Kills, did you feel like you were behind a lot of the time, or did you feel like you were kind of catching even or ahead or anything? How did you feel?
When I found the second bomb bag, I thought I was behind. Because I know Glitchy likes to go adult early. And, like, the bomb bag in DC, you could have gotten super early or wherever it was. There was a bomb bag super easily accessible, or in Dampe's race.
Yeah,
somewhere you could have got it right at the beginning. So when I found that, I thought I was behind for sure, especially after going into the well.
Yeah, I think you were still evenish then. It was later on that I think you fell behind, like in the Fire and Spirit area.
Oh yeah, I was having a moral dilemma. I didn't know what to do with myself at that point. I was just freaking out.
Yeah, what was with the placing Furor's Wind in Fire and then not getting Scarecrow's Song and then placing Furor's Wind in Spirit?
I honestly, I don't know. I don't really know the way back from the top, up there. I mean, I guess I could have just jumped down and went back that way, but I really just didn't know what I was going to do from that point. I was just losing my mind. I didn't know where to go or what to do. I just didn't know. I don't know. I was losing my mind at that point. I thought for sure I was way behind at that point. So I was really losing my mind.
Alright, so I have a fun fact about this seed, which is probably going to be quite confusing for you. So, Phantom Ganon was technically required in this seed.
Oh, no.
Because you probably know, like, Jabby, you both did that out of logic, right? Because you didn't have ZL, you didn't find the scale until you got, like, all the way over. So what the game actually expected you to do was go to Phantom Ganon to get the long shot, use that to cross the wasteland, and then get ZL from Desert Colossus.
Holy moly.
All of that just to get Jabby done.
Well, yeah, that was also what I was thinking. I'm carrying the chicken up there, and I'm like, this is just totally out of logic altogether. But everything was given nice and early.
Yeah, and the scales, like, both of the scales were like, one was locked behind Iron Boots, and the other one we found in GTG, so yeah, you had to, in logic at least, you had to go do all the Forest Temple for the long shot.
The logic still drives me crazy sometimes.
Oh, Glitchy, I think you went up the river when you went to Child really early.
Yeah, I did.
Instead of going into the huge...
Yeah, and I got baited hard. I didn't expect the mother to be in there. I decided, oh, Zora's River is Way of the Hero, and that was complete bait because it was the wallet.
Well, yeah. What was the Zora's River Way of the Hero?
It was the wallet because there was...
I hate when the wallet's Way of the Hero.
Wait.
Yeah, it was wallet to get into Fire Temple.
The other wallet was hookshot locked, so you needed fire to do that. We never found the Goron tunic.
I found the Goron tunic.
Did we?
Yeah,
I went. It was in, I think, GDG. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think that's
Hammer Room switch. Yeah.
Right.
Well, that was after fire and logic. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you have any more questions for me?
Why did you avoid Burning Cack and the Composer Grave for so long?
I didn't know Burning Cack was even available. I forgot about Composer Grave. Sure. Turns out they were needed. It turns out they weren't needed, so I guess I got lucky. I didn't know. I forgot what medallions I had. I didn't check.
Yeah, we had Nocturne almost available really early. Nocturne check, I mean.
Yeah, that would have definitely been useful.
I thought Zelda's Lullaby was going to be on there, honestly.
Yeah, we're kind of expecting that, but yeah, it wouldn't have made sense of the logic.
We never did find the last Way of the Hero hint either, I think.
Well, yeah, I only have 3. I was looking at my notes.
Let's see. It'll be in the spoiler log. Hold on a sec. Zora's River. Lake Hylia was the other Baron hint.
Forest Temple is on the Way of the Hero.
Nice.
Well,
I expect you're probably pretty thankful you never found that hint.
Ooh, yes.
Thankful,
yes.
Wow.
That would have been just such a bait.
I couldn't hear anyone. Everybody's muted.
Or Glitchy and his bad internet.
Yeah.
Glitchy internet. So that was so one of those hints was in Lake Hylia, and the other one was Metagoron. So yeah, thankfully neither runner did the southern hints in Lake Hylia.
Yeah, that would have been bait.
We'd have been here probably another half an hour if that had been the case. So the long shot was in Forest Temple, it was on Phantom Ganon, and that was required in logic in order to get to Jabby Jabby. Because yeah, it's weird. Let me post the spoiler link in the chat, so you can go in and see what craziness the seed actually wanted you to do.
Yeah, I was definitely looking for a scale too early, but there was no scale, and getting around with barely no warp songs early was so terrible.
Yeah, it's always nasty when that happens. You just end up walking.
Yeah, you got
so
Bolero
much.
early. You got Bolero early, but that didn't let you get to many places. You didn't have hookshot or hovers for a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't have either one forever.
Basically, just a dead end song. It's like, yeah, you can go to
Oh,
the Fire
yeah.
Temple. You can't actually do anything else. Well, the Fire Temple had your hookshot, of course. So after that, you'd been able to get out, I guess.
If I skipped the Scrubbin' Lost Woods, I probably would have just went straight GDG. But I decided to skip him because I had no rupees from Blind Beanson's or his River.
Yeah, like when I usually leave Deku Tree, I usually do all the Lost Woods stuff I can do. I had no money, so I literally skipped everything in Lost Woods till later.
Yeah, you both skipped that check for a while and then eventually came back to it and surprise hover boots.
I hate skipping that the Deku Scrub that's only there as child.
Yeah, harder to route back in.
Yeah, it's just a pain to get back to it at another point.
Any of you have any other thoughts on the seed or anything you want to say?
Nope, that's it. I'm good.
I just want to say I'm kind of upset that I got baited like 2 races in a row, like trap after trap after trap.
That's rando for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Cruel mystery.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Well, commiserations, Glitchymon. Unfortunately, that's going to be it for the tournament for you. sgtkillz going on to the next losers bracket, so either facing Exodus or Raikaru. Any preference on those two?
Nah, it doesn't really matter.
Just going to beat him anyway.
Yep. I'm moving on anyway.
Gotta have that confidence.
Alright, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks
Alright,
being
cheers.
here as well. And my
Thanks for
bad-
being here.
I still can't believe the logic for that seed, though. Like,
Yeah.
Phantom Ganon required in logic. That's just so utterly
Oh.
ridiculous.
19 spheres in total.
Yeah.
And it started so well.
Yep. And so Sergeant will be playing the winner of Exodus versus Raikaru, which is next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Coming up in about 2 hours, a little less than that, will be Engineer 124 versus Killer App 23. That's supposed to be on ZSR right here. So go grab, if you're on the East Coast like I am, go grab dinner, come back. You can watch another rando round coming up here. But other than that, it was a lot of fun commentating with you guys.
Yep, I had fun.
Me
An
too.
interesting race. A little heartbreaking at the end.
Yeah, I kind of wish we'd had a closer race, but it's just poor luck, I suppose. So there you go. It was good fun though, anyway.
Yep. I mean, both runners played well, did the right things in a number of circumstances, but it is a little bit of a better to be lucky than good. That seems to be a bit of the rando. Like, I can't think of the word, but
They did both make some mistakes. So there was time to save, but a lot of it did come down to just, you gotta be lucky sometimes.
Yep.
There you have it. Alright, so yeah, that's going to be end of stream for now. And yeah, as Grim said, we do have another race coming up fairly soon, so go get some food, go get a drink, go get whatever, and come back in 2 hours on Zelda Speedruns for more rando action. It's going to be pretty awesome. Thanks again to our commentators, our trackers, everyone else who makes these streams possible. You're all awesome people. See you again soon.
See you later.
bye.